Hello, everybody, and welcome to Kyonin Legacies. I'm your host, Wuten, playing as Shizuki. Beneath me, we have Kanari, played by Cygnus.
Good evening.
We have Anri, played by Solar.
Hello.
We have Sorren, played by Chaotic.
That's me.
And we have a mysterious Oni character, played by Ebby.
Oh, yo.
Oh, yes. And over on the right-hand side, our benevolent DM of the afternoon, GutiuSerenade.
Hello, and welcome everybody to what I believe is our last campaign of 2025.
Woo!
Yep.
How long is
10
what a
years.
ride it has been. Jesus, yeah.
10 years.
Last time on Kyonin Legacies, our party arrived back in the city after doing some errands and dealing with some Hell Knights, and the humans decided to follow a sort of some criminals being paraded through the streets to discover that some of the kingdom's soldiers had raided a red mantis encampment and captured one of their figureheads, who was a major financier for the group and a treasure collector of sorts. And the other one of more interest was the Dark Oni sorceress, who the party had encountered with various villains across their adventures. And she was captured by one Lendar Corduin, one of the most powerful members of the Invincible Eagle Regiment. And while the crier was making big speeches and declarations of nationalism and kingdom and love for adoration for the kingdom, Lendar did not have much to say on the matter. He was simply doing his duty, and he did not care for the ceremony. And he left aboard his dragon.
His flying lizard folk.
Would, will, did. But yes, they actually passed by him a second time as they were leaving the palace, to which he told Shizuki, "Your craft work has not gone unnoticed. Do keep up the good work." And
He has a very fancy pistol on his side.
Indeed.
he does. He has not only a schmancy firearm, but also a plethora of weapons in like a multi-holding sheath, a multi-weapon holding sheath.
Bro got the golf the golf bag
He
of
got the golf bag.
weapons.
Yeah, he got the golf bag of weapons. Real shit. And the reason they were at the palace is because they were meeting with Princess Gwynestri due to basically confess that they had a run-in with Hell Knights and did not kill any, but had to sort them straight. The princess herself has not been on the best terms with them lately, and has revealed that there are things in the works to hopefully call them soon.
Keep
And then
them
the
in
party...
check. Keep them in check.
Exactly. And then party went out and had a night of the town and fucking made one waitress go home really happy for the night with a schmancy tip.
Hell
Because they ate big, they ate hot, they had their fill, and the food burned just right.
Hell
Between
yeah.
the worm fire and the phoenix flavored rubs. And then the final scene we had was a mysterious figure in a smithy who pulled a great sword out of his body used the metal of it to cauterize his wound. He then proceeded to take the weapon apart, melt it down, make a new one, and just hanging on his wall with a bunch of others. This time, we're going to start things off with Hyoka. If you could kindly roll me perception and survival, please.
I will do it, but I will not do it kindly. I will do it very violently.
Good. I want to see. I want you to fucking
Beat
bruise
they
me.
ass.
Fucking beat my ass. Twist my nipples. Get them bloody. I don't fucking care.
Damn. All right.
Okay.
I had a good breakfast
Gonna-
this morning. Okay.
I'm gonna fucking purple nurple then expand it, I see.
Hell yeah. Sorry, I had
All right, man.
a little-
Let's be reasonable about this. All right.
I had a little extra cayenne with my eggs this morning. All right, I'm a little spicy today.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So let me. Okay. So Hyoka, you have been. It has been about a day or so since you left that small village. And you have been following the path that the helpful gentleman had led you down. If you don't mind, could you also roll me a fortitude saving throw?
Oh, okay. Okay, that one's not too bad.
Let's see it.
Okay.
Not too bad. As you roll a plus 14. All right.
Hell yeah.
I see what you're laying down.
Mhm.
So your body is still. It still feels weak. You're able to keep a good pace, and even through your fatigue, you're able to. You're fatigued much easier than you were. Who knows how long ago at this point? But your perseverance pushes you to go on. You follow traces of trail. You look. You're following. Some traces of these trails are kind of take you either off a beaten path or off a normal road through woods and wilderness. But something that you're noticing as you're following little bits and bobs of where some of where some either tracks or things. It's not necessarily that you're able to follow tracks quite so well, because they're doing that pretty well to stay covered. But what you're noticing are the flora. You notice things in plants. You notice how some alchemical ingredients in some of the local trees and brushes have been picked over on certain sides, showing signs that maybe whoever picked up some of these reagents were in a bit of a hurry. And you're able to use these to follow until you come to. Hang on a second, let me make sure there. Please select this. You find a small encampment of Crimson Oni.
Ooh.
Okay. She's both excited but exhausted. Judging from how long has she been she has been traveling, and well, I mean, even though she got fed back at the home of the it was a farmer, right, or a smithy.
Small farming village.
At the house of the farmer, she probably is. It's probably a lot less than what she's used to eat.
Mhm.
So she's tired. She meets these bunch of Crimson Oni. I am so happy I got to catch up to you.
Some of them stir from what they're doing. A couple of them, some even look like they're about to draw their weapons, have at the ready, until they see that you're one of them. And they call out, "Hey, Lucretia, boss, there's another one." And they all turn to look.
These Oni I do not recognize, right? I
you
know
do
they
not.
are Oni, but yeah.
And some of them began to sort of gather. Could you roll me a perception check, please?
Yes.
Damn.
Okay. So as they all begin to sort of get closer,
And to be fair, they are within reason to suspect. She does look like an Oni, but even for an Oni, she's not she's very abnormal.
mhm.
Mhm.
So as some of them gather, the girl in the group steps forward and goes, "Welcome to our encampment, sister. Forgive me, you're not a face that I'm afraid I recognize."
Nor am I familiar with you, sorry, but still, it's really nice to see kin after gods know how long.
With your 32,
Mhm.
you're looking past her, and right as you finish that sentence, glass shatters against stone as this man is looking at you with wide eyes. He takes very slow steps forward, and I need you to roll me a will save, please.
Okay, that is bad.
I'll see what happens.
Oh!
Damn. Good roll.
And yet, unfortunately, wasn't quite enough.
Shit.
Oh,
Damn.
So, when you see him, all you see is him looking very, very just concerned and stunned. And as he continues to step forward, he mutters out, "Yoga?"
do I recognize him?
No. Do you remember me?
Um, sorry, do we know each other?
It's it's me. It's Zestial. You don't remember my face?
Um, I am terribly bad with faces. I'm sorry. I I I don't think I remember you. Sorry. Where did we meet before?
He looks very distraught and then looks to steel himself. And wait, his name is not Zeshtil, by the way. I don't know why that name came to me. It's just
I thought Cecil, and I'm like,
Hasbin Hotel.
yeah.
that's why. God damn it! I thought it was a Z name, but I have a lot of characters here that apparently have Z names. I was
That's
like, wait,
fair. That's fair.
My apologies for fucking killing this moment all of a sudden,
No,
guys.
you're
I was
good.
like,
No,
you're
you-
good.
You are good. But I will say that the line that came to my head when you said Cecil, a song just started playing.
oh yeah, I bet. Yes. He steals himself when he realizes that you don't remember him, and he says, to answer your question, I suppose if today's calendars are to be believed, it's been over 1,000 years.
No, you're joking, right?
Pardon, may I come closer?
I'm sure. How tall is this guy, by the way?
How tall are you?
Right now 6'11".
You tower over him.
Okay.
He's probably like at your chest, or a little shorter.
Gonna crouch a little bit if he wants to like make closer eye contact.
He then begins doing some he casts some spells on himself, and you see his eyes begin to change different colors. And then his hand extends, and he then asks, may I observe your condition?
Sure.
He then very promptly begins like examining your head, looking into your eyes. He puts his hand to your wrist, and like when it goes there and like holds it there for a moment. Slow pulse, no blockage. You've awakened recently.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Is everything okay? Or
Ideally, it will be, but I might as well rip off this patch. You, among countless others of our race, have been imprisoned in crystal for generations. I have been out for several years now, but look above you. It is the light of that dark moon that shatters us from our prisons. You, Yoka, were recently released from yours.
she looks at the and last time she checked the sky there was only one moon, right? Like last time she was fully herself.
What's your age?
She is 61.
61. That would have also been put on pause for over 1,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me another will save.
Okay.
Okay. At some of the things that he's talked about, there's something in the back of your head that got jiggled a little bit free about something about a moon. But it's not, it hasn't come loose just yet. But what you do remember is something that became a little bit more clear about some sort of mage had unleashed this brilliant light in your direction while you were defending some others of your kind. This light overtook you, and it's the last thing that you remember.
Wait. I was fighting. It's kind of like holding one of her hands on her head. What?
As you're talking and as you're starting, when you meet his eyes, let me put it like this: when you start talking and remembering, if you meet his eyes when you're talking, he will let go of your wrist, perhaps a little quicker than you would expect an examiner might.
Mm-hmm. Wait. I haven't told you my name. Who are you again?
Allow me a moment, please, to actually see if I can find what his name was.
Just to confirm.
I
wanna
was
give you
looking, but I didn't find any notes on either of them in all of our journals, unfortunately.
Mhm.
So,
Also, oh my god, her token is so cute.
isn't she? I imagine that these journals might need to be reorganized at some point.
A little. I know I didn't give this guy a profile. I remember that much.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought I wrote his name down somewhere. This is what it's like having ADHD. You're a GM, by the way.
Yeah.
If nothing else, we can always go through old streams because the name will be there.
I got one.
Okay.
My name is Iltrasol. Oh my goodness. And this is my familiar.
No, sorry. I'm
Kai has
here.
arrived. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh,
Kai.
good morning.
It's early for you, but you are here, and I'm happy to see you.
Good morning. It's Monday morning. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, on the past. Can you spell his name for me, Beauty, by the way? Ultrasol. Okay.
So, okay.
And when he says his name, I will
Mm-hmm.
say that you're still trying, but nothing gets knocked free. and he will try. And he says, "And for now, I think it's better that you rest. Give you time to settle in with us, have time to regain your memory, because this is a side effect that has affected many."
All right.
And
If anything, again, I am very happy that you are fine, and all of you are fine.
our group is, we call ourselves the Scarlet Shroud. We have been trying to find others of our kind, as well as provide potions to those who are in need. And in some cases, and somewhat recently, we helped a small village not far from here. Surprisingly, the humans were kind.
Oh, I guess when you find someone semi-dead in the middle of whatever way they found me, I am not that much of a threat.
Well,
But if it's potions you guys are trading, well, I actually do have experience with those.
we welcome it. Well, we greatly welcome it. We have some scouts out right now finding reagents, and before long we will probably be back to our travels. But
Oh, so it is. It is your tracks I follow then.
Most likely, yes. We tend to keep our movements hasted, but it's best that we stay on the move.
Understood.
Not wholly sure who we can trust yet. And take your time remembering everything. Lord knows everyone else did.
I'm gonna DM you a question.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to call this more another bit of recollection. If you could please roll me an additional will save.
Okay.
Okay. You make this one.
Ooh.
You remember your king from ancient times, Shimoyasu, who was one of the princes turned king among the Oni tribes.
So before I leave, I'm just gonna ask. By the way, our king. Do we know anything about him being here or around?
As of this moment, no. But it is my understanding that others awakening of our tribes have been seeking out his whereabouts and his fate. So, if I hear any word, you and the rest of the Shroud will be the first to know.
She's gonna look up, look down at the group, and kind of like just putting two and two together. You know, they don't have a home anymore. They don't have a place anymore, and barely any. And these are like the first Oni she has found in days, or in years in this case. We are very fucked. In other words.
Perhaps not completely. There is a place to the north of here. To the north. A place where we, I am told, have reclaimed our castle in years recent. And if that holds true, then we have a foundation. And if we have a foundation, he says as he punches this rock, then we will make all of them pay.
Oh boy.
She has a slight smile on her face. I'll be happy to aid whenever I can. Let me know when we're leaving. I'm gonna take a long nap, if that's okay.
I'll wake you when we depart. Everyone else, as soon as our scouts get back, we head northeast. Make sure we're all repaired by then.
She is gonna get just nearby this tree and do an EB.
Okay. All right, rest of the party. How are you spending your day? How's it going? Good morning.
Good morning.
Breakfast.
Woo!
Big doggo yawn.
After all you ate it yesterday?
Big stretch.
More
Hell yeah.
food.
I mean, I'm a big dog. I gotta eat a lot of food.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh
Probably
man.
gave you some leftovers of the what was it, the worm fire, whatever that was.
The worm fire meat, and then you guys got the hottest rubs in the house. There was the
Fuck
worm
yes.
fire, and then there was the
So,
there was the
important
Phoenix.
question. How was the bathroom line last night?
Thankfully, there were two places to make cash deposits on the place you're staying. So
Okay. So the lines were a bit more easygoing, but they were
Yes,
still probably
yes.
bopping.
Oh man, Kai, I had the weirdest dream. It was like you were quiet these past couple of months or something. That's crazy, right?
Or
Well,
head tilt.
yeah, so crazy. It's so weird. I swear that food had to really got to me. Whew. It was good, but boy, was it! It was good to start. But oh boy.
Totally worth it.
Oh, completely worth it. I'm not saying that it wasn't.
Got those sweat dreams.
If we could have leftovers for breakfast, I would.
Did we bring any leftovers? Did we have any leftovers is the bigger question.
No.
No.
There was no leftovers.
Not without
Only
voracious
consumption.
Look, you go 2 weeks eating nothing but trail rations. You just need to stack up on calories, okay?
Can Kai eat chocolate?
Yes.
Kai's actually human, so yes.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't
Okay,
taste
just-
very
Dog.
good in his dog form, but wouldn't
I
get
can
sick from
consume it.
Yes.
if he eats
I
chocolate,
mean, there was
he's a
also that
dog.
one time we had the drinking contest, and I did transform human. That was a
Oh,
thing
yeah,
that
that's
happened once
true,
upon a
that's true.
time.
Yeah. Kai, when Kai
Every
eats
time you
chocolate and dog
transform, you come
porn,
back with covered in bags, and everyone's very confused.
every time Kai eats chocolate and dog porn, it acts as a dot.
Oh god, you're right. And the dot slowly ticks back to the timer of becoming human. It's involuntary. It like ticks off my transformation time.
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine before we continue, it might be a good idea to ask, what do we need to bring you up to speed on? To be fair, most of what you've missed has been the downtime, so it's not any big
Yeah,
story
I think
beats.
I'll be able to pick it up. I'll let you guys know if I have any questions as we go. I can't think of anything currently specifically.
Okay,
But
the
I'm
only
pretty
one I can
sure.
think is that we had Kai go with Anri when she went down to visit her old mentor. So
Yep.
Yeah.
And just for a reference, the Hell Knights are mad at us.
Yep.
yeah,
That's
they're not-
normal.
Nothing wrong. Those are the two things you need to know.
Okay, I figured we did nothing wrong. We would never do anything
We
wrong.
didn't do anything wrong, right,
we
guys?
didn't even kill them. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not even
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see no dead bodies.
Yeah. Crime? What?
I knew.
hmm If they accuse us of
I trust
anything, it's
us.
completely unfounded. It's not true, and they're liars.
Fake news. Got it.
Yeah. Fake news.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If anyone asks, it was self-defense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Never any doubt.
I don't see any Hell Knight body cam footage.
Because
They turned
them
their
off.
body cams
Yeah, they
off.
turned up their
Yeah, what's Leah Zero's policy on stand your ground?
Castle doctrine. If you have an actual castle, then you may stand
Howl's
your
moving
ground.
castle doctrine.
Fucking hell.
Oh gosh.
I love you guys. I've missed you.
Yeah. It's good to have you back.
Yeah.
All right.
Boo.
Well, in terms of the day, I had maybe something for the morning and maybe something for the evening. The only thing I would be doing this morning is, since I have been told multiple times, the Hell Knight weapons were trophies that we are legally allowed to take. I am going to try to pawn them off on the black market.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I believe
Because I don't
me
think
and
trying to sell them
she-
out in the open is a good idea.
Mhm.
Very true. Yeah, I think me and she are crafting. You're doing
Yes.
some magicking of my new firearm. I
Mhm.
believe that's already been paid for. Let me double check.
It has been paid for.
Yes,
is
it
just-
has been.
This would be day 1 of 5
Mhm.
for crafting it.
Yeah, I know it's very much your feat, though I'd still imagine Anri is probably helping a little bit with the gun aspects.
Oh yeah. It makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah.
You're using aid and adding +2 to the rolls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Giving me
Like, so-
whenever I.
So what does gun do again? I need you to make it shooty longer.
I can do that.
So as far as I'm aware, too, I just have all the loot from our Hell Knight fight. So do we want to pass stuff out?
Sure.
Was there anything that we can
Sure.
actually use, seeing as we're once again the light armor party?
According to this, I have the +2 Great Axe, which is going to be pawned. The 4
Okay.
+1 Cruel Morning Stars, which I will also pawn. It's going to give
Okay.
us some pretty decent money.
Yeah.
4 Potions of Bull Strength, 2 Potions of Haste, 4 Potions of Cure Serious Wounds, and 4 Masterwork Daggers.
Keep
The
the
haste
haste,
potions?
definitely. You can use
Yeah.
those.
All right, I'll hold on to the Haste Potions then, so that'll be for me.
You never
Do
know.
we want to keep the cure potions or no?
They're always helpful in a pinch.
Yeah, I can hold on to those. How many?
There are 4, so we could either hand out some to people, or you can just hold on to them and hand them out as you decide.
I mean, if you want me to be the healing repository, I can do that.
But to be fair, I think they'd be more useful each person having one on them, possibly.
I think that'd be a
Just
good
in
idea,
case.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only one that can't necessarily have one on them is Kai, but, you know,
How many potions of haste were there again?
2.
Do you want both of them, or because I wouldn't mind having at least one just in case.
I still have the Fasty Pants wand, and I can use that. So, honestly,
Forgot
I'd be
about
happy to
that.
hand them. Say again?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that is the magic word for this wand. It is Fasty Pants. He has to say it to cast it. That's how this wand works.
Yeah, that's true. So it might be a good idea
yeah.
then if me and Anri both have one
Each take
potion of
one.
haste.
Yeah.
Just in
okay.
case for some reason I can't get it off.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
If for some reason I can't get it off.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
Gonna-
each of you can have a potion of haste.
Bap you
Okay.
on the head with the butt of my gun.
Ow! Hey,
I heard that. I heard that sarcasm.
what did I do?
You know what you did.
Sure. Yep. So I'm deleting it off of my sheet. You each have a potion of haste.
All right.
The 4 potions of cure serious wounds. I suggest folks each hold on. Some folks each hold on to one. I'd like to hold on to one.
Okay.
Okay.
Because if we just hand them all to Kanari, they keep Kanari up. But what about the rest of us?
Yeah, exactly.
In case she can't reach us for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
what's
that's when I
what
throw
else
them
I
at
can-
you, and obviously you get the full benefits for having a potion on your face.
And
Yeah,
glass.
see, what you do is you get the benefits from the potion, but you also take a little bit of damage from the glass shards in your face. But
It's a
it's
small
worth it
price.
because
One
it
point.
equals out.
Yeah, you take
Oh,
1
yeah.
point of damage, but yeah.
That's why
That
what you
reminds me of a-
actually do. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just saying this reminds me of a joke weapon I made in my D&D campaign. The crossbow bolts of healing deals 1d6 damage, heals 1d6 damage.
Oh my god, I love them. Holy shit, that's like the best low-level gamble ever.
Oh, that's so good.
Am I gonna kill you, or am I gonna save your life because we only have 7 HP? Decisions.
Yeah. They've come in handy a few times.
I mean, I was just gonna say this is why you pop one in your mouth before you start combat, and when you need it, you just crunch down on it rather than having to pull it out of your
Oh,
pack.
like a cyanide pill.
Except it's a heal you pill.
Exactly.
It's like Jerry. In fact, I wonder, do we still have any? Do we still have any of Jerry's pills?
I have.
Do we still
I
have
mean,
any of those?
depending on your
No, I
mental
destroyed
state,
them.
both are healing pills.
I have.
Henri destroyed
Jerry's.
them, I believe.
Yeah. I think I've still got
Darn.
a red potion and 2 blue potions.
I have
Cure light.
one
and cure
final
hunger.
use of a potion of Dr. Malpractice.
Fair.
Gosh.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
I don't
Carrie,
know.
What
Hold
was
on,
the
let me look
potion
at
you were
that.
distributing again?
Potion of Cure Serious. I'm claiming
Cure
one,
Serious.
so now there are 3.
Yeah.
Does anybody
I will
else want to
claim
claim
another.
Okay.
I don't
that
have
is-
hands, so probably not the best.
Okay. So
Mhm.
we've got 2 claimed. Does anyone else want to claim any? Otherwise, we can hand them to Kanari.
I will claim 1 cure serious and 1 haste then.
Okay. We have 1 potion of that left. Sounds like it's going to Kanari. Kanari, you get a
All
potion
right.
of Cure Serious.
Sounds good.
Put it on your bandolier. I've got 2 bandoliers. My bandoliers are full of everything. They've got potions, they've got scrolls, they've got wands. They've got a whole bunch of things in those bandoliers.
You are the most Tomb Raider ass NPC, and I love it.
Look,
Great.
sometimes you need the rat tool for the job.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Actually, I
Alright.
might grab a bandolier as well now.
The last ones is the 4 potions of bull strength and the 4 masterwork daggers. If no one says anything, I'll just hold on to the daggers. I can always toss those. So,
I think we're good with that.
so I'll have 4, just 4 more masterwork daggers that I can toss. So I currently have a masterwork dagger. So now I have 5. I can toss those as needed. And then the 4 potions of bull strength, which, unless anyone says otherwise, either someone can keep or maybe we can pawn, because I don't think anybody in our party uses. Somebody who will be does, but we don't, I think. But none of us currently, I think, use strength. I think
Yeah.
Kara uses strength, right? But do you have a belt
I
that's giving you
do.
a boost?
Let me double check my sheet.
Yeah, because the bull strength is the same. It's an enhancement bonus, the same as usually a belt. So if you have a strength belt that
Yeah.
already gives you that strength boost,
How much is it? I have a +2 belt right now.
the bull strength is a +4, so it is better if you feel you have the time to take one.
Yeah.
But when you transform, all your you would have to take it before you transform, and you basically never untransform. So
Yeah. I think you're good.
Yeah.
It would only equate to a +1 boost. But
Yeah, it's not. I think it's better just to get the money for it and then use that money to do things like upgrade my belt to a +4 or some
There
sort.
you go.
I feel like that's a better investment.
Yep.
I will also be pawning off the bull strength potions as well when I go to the market today. The market today.
Good deal.
If you don't mind the company, I will probably go with you. I appear to be sitting on a stash of gems and things, and feels like a good opportunity for roleplay. As long as we're doing inventory and crafting. Wuten, there's 5 days left on your +3 natural armor amulet.
Yes.
And then I am sitting also on a large cadre of wands: Dispel Magic, Magic Fang, Summon Monster, Cure Light Wounds, and Shield of Faith.
I have Shield, Spider Climb, Alter Self, Grease, Haste, and Glitter Dust. Of those, Spider Climb and Shield are almost dead. And Alter Self, they're all almost dead. I mean, I'll hold on to them until they run out. You know,
Sure.
so. I have some gems on me too, huh? Funny. And 2 Genian rubies still that are still sitting in my pack.
Keep
That's
them
so
in your
nice.
bag.
I will keep them in my bag.
Oh, you didn't mix them with the random assorted gems, did you?
Oh
Oh no!
Yeah, if I told
Pretty
you
sure they
yes, how
stand
mad
out.
would you be?
They stand out because they have like when you look deep in them, they have like a sort of like almost like a swirling void to them
Nice.
type of
Sometimes,
effect. So
if you
Oh
look
shit! I
closely
just checked
enough,
mine. I've got
you'll
3.
see what's hiding in it.
How the fuck?
Look,
Jesus.
if we ever need to, we can always use them as bargaining chips with Oni. Be like,
Yeah,
hey, there's a
that's
chance
true.
one of you guys is in here. You want it? You want
Mhm.
one?
That's true.
I have a whole bunch of fucking bullshit. I'm so glad I have a handy haversack. It is full of nonsense. Full of something else that's another thing I needed to do today. Is I need to go and see Isaldria, see what she's figured out about the staff, and maybe entice her with another magic item. Something called Exultan, which is it's still in my pack.
Oh god. Gonna get her.
She might like it.
Gonna get
I
her
don't
hooked
necessarily
on
want to deal with it.
gambling gotcha
Yeah.
mechanics.
He keeps
Jesus.
saying if you keep feeding him gold, he'll change into something. If you want to figure it out,
Oh my
be my guest. We run across a lot of crazy shit when we're out adventuring. This is one of them. We found him in a... Look, I've been learning about all this nonsense. We might not have been here when we found him. Like, on this plane here. Anyways, I'll save this for when I'm actually there, rather than psyching myself up beforehand.
You're just staring in a mirror.
Sits there and slicks back his hair. Hey. Yeah, I'm good.
Everyone's just sort of like staring at him on the other side.
Was this a
No, we're already down by the car, and he's the one who was telling us that we had to be ready to go.
Look, I gotta finish putting on my blush, alright? Shit. Gotta give a man a time, right?
All right.
That is my plans for the day. And then
Okay.
one thing for the evening.
if I remember right, you all were granted permission to see Malaya in prison today too.
That's true.
That is another
Yes.
major thing
Right,
we
that
have to
was
do,
the plan.
yes.
Yeah.
Maybe we do that first, and then we all disperse afterwards, and then meander our way back.
Sounds good. Yeah.
There's
works
many
for me.
things I wanted to ask her.
Okay.
A great many things.
A great many things.
Okay. Anything else? Because if not, I can go ahead and move y'all over to that, if you so desire.
My stuff can all come afterwards as I meander my way back. So,
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Oof. Bark, bark.
Alright.
Dog.
Oh, by the way, Goody,
Panting, happy panting.
do you want
Something.
me Do you want me to let you know what extracts I prepare every day?
Go ahead and DM it to me, sure.
Just
Are you an alchemist?
Just in case.
Oh gosh,
things
Ebony
happen.
playing an alchemist. Oh, this is gonna be
yes.
fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but a big buff one. So now I'm thinking of that along with not just the extract, it's the other item. I forget off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
Mutagen.
Oh dear.
Ooh, you were cooking, Abby. I
Eb-
love you.
Literally.
Ebby,
we figured out something so fucking sick, Wooden and I.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Ebby commissioned my
I can't
help.
wait to see you in action.
Ebby commissioned my help. It's disgusting.
This is a collaboration. The only way to make it better is if Cygnus was there too, adding something silly in the background.
Well,
Look, I'm
maybe.
just
But
imagining
alas,
people
my
look at you
dreams,
They just
they
look at
can
you and
come
like,
when I sleep.
You playing a barbarian? No, worse, an alchemist.
You know,
One fear.
My strength is not rage induced; it is chemically induced.
you know, chaotic,
Beautiful.
chaotic.
Funny you mentioned.
Funny you mentioned that.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
I love you all so much.
It's
What have you
gonna
done?
be it's gonna be fucking insane. All right. Anyway,
Biochemical
on.
rage.
Okay. So y'all are approaching the courthouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Make sure that's what
Wherever
we're
she's
doing
being
first.
held.
Okay. And as you step inside, there's a guard there to greet you. Yes, welcome. Is there something I can assist you all with today?
Hello there, sir. I do believe that we were given license today to speak to one of the prisoners.
Oh, okay. Names, please, as he kind of goes through the list.
Let's see. I am Sorren. This is Kai. That is Anri, Kanari, and Shizuki.
Ah. Oh, okay. So, down to the gold tier. All right. Right this way. We'll have someone escort you to our towards our deposits.
Thank you,
You will be escorted to a center where you will be asked to deposit all of your weapons, magic arms, etc.
Hey guys, I'll see you later.
Can't bring. That's the whole thing of a monk, huh? Do I have to hand in my arms too?
Alright, I'll see you
No.
guys later.
See how well you punch your way out of prison, I guess.
Wouldn't be the
Yeah.
first.
Or
time.
punch your way into prison.
It won't be the last time either.
Does Kai have to stay behind, or is Kai able to come with us?
You can come with. No one's stopping him.
Yay!
Cool.
Alright guys, I got us.
Deposit.
If there's a
You
prison
are-
break while we're here.
You are led downstairs into a deep and deeper and deeper. And when you think you've reached the end, you come to a very large door, very vault-like in appearance. And let me just... Damn it. Doesn't want me to let me do the thing. Come on now.
Anri's gonna tug on Kanari's arm to get her attention.
Oh.
Before we proceed, if you could each step upon this magic circle over here. And behind, around the corner, there's a room apart from this vault where there appears to be this blue magic circle.
Can I attempt an Arcana check to see what we are doing before we walk onto it?
Please, that or spellcraft.
Okay. Which one of those? They're both the same for me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good deal.
There is a 26 on an Arcana.
Okay, so you are picking up abjuration from this,
Mm-hmm.
and it appears to be some sort of protection from elements.
Okay, so it's giving us protection from elements. Okay.
Interesting.
I was worried it was taking away our magic, and I thought I was gonna have a panic attack.
Yeah, that could have been a problem actually if you stepped into it.
Thank you for checking that for me. You're such a bro.
Hell yeah.
Of course, bro. Anything for my bro.
Oh hell yeah, brother.
Hell, brother.
Close your eyes, bro. What do you see, bro?
See my world,
Only
bro.
you, brother.
Bro. I will step into the circle.
Okay, you receive protection from elements.
Not
You
all
only
that
feel
bad.
different at the moment.
Y'all will be fine. No worries. Very unconventional way to get the wizard into the party, but he's here, so.
Yeah. So, everybody steps in the circle, I surmise.
Yep.
Okay.
And I believe Anri was tugging on Kanari's arm.
Yeah. So she was just kind of trying to get your attention because you're tall.
Okay. You go through the big doors, and instantly you see why you needed that spell. Because even through the endure elements, you can feel the chill of this place. It would probably be far worse without it.
Oh, damn. All right. You want to know another way to sit there and stop a spellcaster? Sit there and get their teeth chattering and they can't get the words right.
Me and Kanari are probably set up.
You guys are
Yeah,
covered. You're
it's not
fine.
too bad for you two, actually.
You just have a free
Okay.
free winter coat.
Yeah.
Triply so with my most recent magical item acquisition.
Ooh.
Oh, Kanari is all nice and toasty.
Yes. Got a big fluffy robe on top of everything else.
Nice.
I'm gonna snuggle in your robe tonight. You can't stop me.
Right through here to the teleportation circle.
This is some high profile nonsense.
We do not mess around with our prisoners.
I can tell.
I adore them.
I like to imagine I was like, oh, Anri, after you.
Mhm.
All right.
I will reveal the image once everybody is through.
All right.
Meow. Meow.
I belly flop into whatever it is. We.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty big map. All right. Ooh. Okay.
Sound it makes each time, just as you fall down and teleport.
Just a groan rod. All right.
Now I just hear Senior Pell screaming every time.
There's a slight echo after the person's voice screaming after every time they leave.
Kai. Kai,
Hmm? Meow.
you're a
Boof.
boy. You're a boy.
Oh.
I panic. I panic. I panic. I panic. I panic. I panic. I run back. Can I go back?
You go back and you are free to re-dog.
Alright, I'm staying here. Goodbye, guys.
Sorren
I end
and Kanari, as you first enter this hallway, you begin to feel some, not painful, but the oppression of the magical suppression of a field.
Ooh, anti-magic field.
Yeah.
I will end up following back after Kai, seeing what happened, working it out, and I will come back to let everyone know that Kai, his transformation's magical. He's going to stay on the other side.
I'll watch the door for us. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I'll make sure
yeah.
nobody gets in.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Though you can see
in the
when you
super
check on
deep
him,
arcade
he
prison.
is, as you normally would imagine, he is shaking. He did not like that. He is
Yeah.
quite upset. He is shaken and stirred.
Mm-hmm.
Give him some pats. No, it's all right. It's all right. We'll sit there and tell you everything we need to when we come back out. All right.
I give a little nod
All right.
and tuck in a bit sheepishly.
Yeah, makes
Does
sense.
this mean the protection from elements is also gone?
So-
It appears to be gone. It will have vanished. Yes.
So the real question is it more like an anti-magic field or is it an actual dispel? Because if it's just anti-magic, it just suppresses it it will turn back on when we leave if the effect is still going.
Yes.
In this case, it's consider it suppressing.
Okay. So it's more like an anti-magic field. Okay.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's the polite thing to do when you're hosting adventurers, you know.
Yeah.
So Kai, I can see Kai just like playing with like putting his paw. The paw is just like a hand, putting it in and out, in and out, in and out.
In, out. In, out.
As you
Maybe a
come
little
in-
bit as a little test, but like probably stops after like it spooks him.
as you
Auto
as you
turns to finger. Nope.
as you enter this room, the guard who's been escorting you says, "My apologies. I wasn't expecting your. Sorry about your dog."
He,
Question mark.
yeah. Easiest thing is that, well, probably actually should have maybe told you. Not just a dog, no. But he's all right. He'll stay outside.
Wouldn't
You
be
know
the
my secret.
wouldn't be the first mystery in this place. We're going to have you sign in, and also we will be applying a temporary sigil to each of your hands, so you do not trigger any of the traps in this place.
High security. That's for damn sure.
It's needed on this level.
I can imagine.
They're far too clever
It's
for their
okay.
own good.
They got a new temporary guard. They're good.
So there is. So as you come in, you see that the lady here has glowing eyes. And roll me Arcana.
There's another Arcana. 13 from me.
Okay. Okay.
Those sessions.
hmm As from what you can tell, they must be wearing something or other to make them. There must be something on their person to make them be able to use magic in this suppression field.
Probably similar to the sigil he says he's going to draw. They probably have some sigil. It's it's a thing within the anti-magic that lets you not be affected, because it's the same creator, blah, blah, blah. All that kind of
Mhm.
stuff.
Anti-magic.
Anti-magic.
Mm-hmm.
So
The
they
antiest
will.
of antis.
So they will take a little sigil stamp, and if everybody is willing, place one on the back of each of your hands.
Okay.
And
Wooten,
You-
just as a fun note, what Ebony said right there would have been a great thing. Goody, that would have been a great wand to have a misfire instead of an. It looked like it was an anti-party magic or something, but he actually wrote. For some reason, I got so many different things mixed up in my head. Don't worry about it.
It'd be good.
Anti-panty.
It'd be really good. It'd be really good.
Anti-panty magic.
Anti-magic.
Anti-panty.
Listen, given what else was going on with those wands, it would not have been out of character.
It wouldn't have been.
No.
This way.
Funny that Sorren's the one leading the way.
Magic on top of magic.
Yes.
Magic must defeat magic, Jackie.
You You coming, Kanari?
Now then, you are here to see the former shamed colonel, yes? The one who took the name Malaya within the Feral Scrim cult, yes?
Yes, sir.
All right. She is in the final block. So, let us away. And it is in here where you see some glow and are able to see that you are actually walking past some cells now.
Did you...
I'm happy to look in them as I go by to see if I recognize
Mhm.
anyone.
Just looks like a tough-looking thug in there.
Who's this fella? I like his art.
Roll knowledge local.
I do have that. $19 from me.
You have seen some of the manifests of the kingdom's history. This guy is known as Whirlwind Ray. Was his the name on his poster. On his wedding day, somebody came and killed a bunch of people, starting with his bride. He then went ballistic, trying to find the ones responsible, and much blood was spilt in his pursuits.
Oh dear. Huh.
He is more of a, with a 20, with the ones above the 20, he is more a, he was once described as more of a vessel for a sword dealing death than a person.
Interesting.
Some more thuggish looking types.
Some more tough guys. Feel like I've seen him before.
Mm-hmm. You
Somewhere
just saw him
else.
yesterday.
Yep. He was the guy that was, he was one of the ones that they hauled away. And he's also someone else in an alternate universe.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not much further now. And from here forward is where we begin keeping the worst of the worst.
You happen to know how old these prisons are? Because this seems like something that would have taken a long time and a lot of powerful mages to build.
Oh, it was. It was. It was certainly before my time, my grandfather's time, and so on. I'm not exactly magically inclined, but when arcane space is created, it leaves much to be... I leave it to the masters of when it comes to the matters of how to construct it. Just to our left here. I will be outside if you need anything, as I reveal the rest of the room.
and then 2 other faces that, as of current, are unknown to me. Any checks for these folks? There's one in here as well.
Try local checks, yeah.
I'll make 3, I guess, and I'll go in order of from here to here to here.
Oh, by the way, Goody, a neat trick if you want to show a token close up, click it and press Shift Z.
Shift Z.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Z isn't Z. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can pop it up for all of us to see.
Cool.
Cool.
I didn't know
That's
that.
interesting.
That's
Look.
good to know.
That'd be teaching us things.
Oh, let me
I
try.
have learned a lot of
Nice.
Roll20.
I'm so proud of you, baby.
So mine were in order from here to here to here.
I'll do the same.
Yep, I'm.
And I'm assuming same for you, Kanari.
Yeah, I'm mirroring yours.
So, highest from amongst each of them was 27, 22, and 28.
Okay.
So, 27, 22, 28.
I'm just going to do that with that descending order for everybody as well. Everybody is able to identify this one as let me see here. As a druid who went by the name Ezra. They were caught up with some. They themselves had attacked some. Had led a group to attack some Viren soldiers for invading what she had referred to as sacred land that was tarnished by war. And nobody rolled high enough for this gal. And as for, I will reward the nat 20 for Sorren. Let me see where I wrote this one down. This one down here was simply known as Grimclaw. And
We've heard that name, haven't we?
not in this campaign. Shush.
Okay.
It's the moniker that he took up, but what you know from the Nat 20, he's been in here a very, very long time. So long that you're not entirely aware of his crimes, but he was in this room. It must have been pretty awful.
Fair enough. Kind of looks like a not too terribly happy guy either. Well, maybe happy when he does what he wants. But, you know. Well, I guess you can go first, Anri. I imagine you've got more questions for her than I do.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Is there anything you wanted to ask? Any big questions we have overall?
Well, I mean, more about the cult and everything would be very helpful if she's willing to sit there and hand any of that over. Whatever it is that they're aiming for, if she knows it. Like, do we know what they were trying to do? Or they're trying to resurrect somebody, right?
Did we told she was going to get her brother back?
Not
That's what she was
quite.
being told.
Close. She was
Husband?
trying to get
her lover back.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
It's Anri's
I mean,
brother.
they could have been one and the same.
lover.
Where are we? Could be in Alabama. Did we check the map?
Oh, God.
Look, if Malaya is a long-distance cousin or another half-sister of Anri's that we didn't know about, now would be the time to figure it out.
Both have black hair, both have blue eyes.
Oh my god.
You know, I think we're on to something here. This is the true
Oh.
conspiracy.
No, we
Anyway,
So,
Just-
I'll ask that as a question to the party. Do we know what they were up to? Again, my memory is crap, but do we kind of know what they were up to? Do we know who they were after, what they were trying? It looked like Schism was trying to bring the moon up, which she did, which seems to be related to what the cult was trying to do as a whole.
But
Right.
I think it's trying to bring someone specific back, right?
Leon, my brother, wasn't helping her in doing that. In fact, they helped kill her in the end.
Mm-hmm.
After her usefulness was done.
Yeah. So there's some greater motive here.
Yeah.
And they also took the sword, the very important ancient sword, out of Schism when she died, and apparently it was important to them for some reason. It was something that they considered very important.
Pharos Grim, that's the name of the cult. This was Pharos
Yes.
Grim.
Yep.
So we're not entirely aware of what they want. Apparently bringing the moon back might have been part of it, but ultimately the Schism's thing was done. You know. They were done with her. She was not part of their main plan, just a subsidiary, helpful person to their plan.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we've theorized there's a chance they're trying to bring someone specific back, because we've been hearing about all the Oni are coming back. There's the legends we've heard of the ancient kings. So
I think we had a little more than that. I think.
this is just me trying to fucking remember.
No, that's fair.
Hey, good.
I think it was.
This is helpful for me, honestly. My brain
Helps
juices
to-
are flowing.
Yeah, it was the Earth King.
Hey, wait, that sounds gross.
Yeah,
Brain juices.
The Earth King.
yeah, Shimayasu.
Nimagoma.
God damn it! God damn it!
Nimaguma,
God damn it!
yeah.
It's okay.
We have the other kings, some of the other kings down here. We have Shimoyasu, King of Scathing Flame, and
Right.
Ikemizua of Crashing Tides, which look like Fire King and Water Queen.
Right.
So if they're trying to bring back the Earth King, and we did have the Oni that were fighting each other in Shi's village, there's a strong chance that the Earth King was not working well with the other kings, the other monarchs.
Mm-hmm.
And of
Okay.
course, they're all Oni too. They're also all Tiefling. I mean, I don't know. A lot of thought, a lot of things we need to figure out about this ancient empire, because
Yeah,
it
we
seems
don't-
like something not a lot of people know about.
We don't have enough information. Yeah.
Brings up the known Kyonin
Once again,
documents.
I bring up the spreadsheet.
Bring out the
Cygnus,
spreadsheets. Let's go.
Cygnus, I just want to reiterate, I love you so much for keeping that kind of thing.
It has not been updated in like a year, but
That's fine.
Then
It's
we've also been like-
it's not
still there.
It's heartwarming that it's there. I'm here to kind of be like, I wonder how well they're piecing these things together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Anri would like to take the lead here. I have a bit of a play in mind, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how she responds. But yeah, Anri just gives you a nervous thumbs up.
back me up if you feel me slipping.
always.
Gotcha.
She smiles at you guys.
Right,
Smile
let's go
back.
talk to my future sister-in-law.
Lead on.
As you begin to approach her cell, you see that she has some decent amenities in here. She has a small bookcase with plenty of books to read. And judging, and she even looks like she has a little end table for tea. She flips
What
a page in her
kind?
book. Doesn't matter. She flips a page in her
Damn it.
book, and her eyes look above for a moment, and they meet yours, Anri. She then looks back down at her book, flips a page back, and then simply says, "I never took you for the gloating type. If that's what you're here for."
And why do you think that?
You know, being isolated like this with my books has granted me time to ponder not only my mistakes, but everything else that happened since my fall, as well as the course of events that led up to me being here. You, girl. You're Anri Ashworth, aren't you?
Henri's hand clenches for a moment.
Well, I don't suppose I didn't really keep it a secret at the time, did I?
Pointing a gun to my face and demanding to know where Leon is. It paints a picture, my dear.
Of course. At the time, I was angry and frustrated to see everything you had done. Yeah. I'm sorry I lost my cool for a moment.
And for what it's worth, I'm sorry for what I put you and your friends through. It turns out that whereas I thought I was a knight on the board, I was just another pawn. So it goes.
More than you realize. No, I can't exactly forgive you for everything you've done, but I'm afraid your inquiries have been incorrect yet again. I'm not here to gloat, even if that's what you want. I'm not here for satisfaction. I'm here for information. We all are.
I suppose that makes sense. Very well. She bookmarks her book. What may I be able to assist you with?
First, a personal inquiry. I know that you are his betrothed, but you and I hardly ever got to speak. Who is Leon to you? Really? Personally?
Leon was a great leader. A leader for a new age. An age where The meager and poor need not suffer the whims of things like tradition and tying ourselves to history. You see, your brother had discovered what I understand was some sort of grave secret in the Ashworth home. Something that went completely against his own ideals. It's why he joined the Royal Knights, to make a name for himself and stand against his father, your father, and his schemes. A few years ago, he returned to his family's estate with plans to confront the man, but something happened during that sabbatical. The castle was sieged, and he didn't come back. This, despite being a powerful spellblade in his own right. Magic came so naturally to him. Alas, it was not enough.
He was always such a big dreamer.
He spoke of you quite often, you know. He admired your... what was it he said? Your troublemaking nature? How you once told him you planned to well, what was it? Wait for a time when the parents leave the estate. Invite your brothers outside and have a bonfire where you burn all your dresses. Was that you?
Yes. Yeah, that was me. Well, at least now I can tell that you were actually someone close to him. Forgive me, as a sister, I had to be sure.
Mm-hmm.
Even now, in these troubling times, I suppose siblings have to look out for each other.
Of course. No offense taken.
All right. Did you know he was alive?
I was provided proof of his life from the prophet. Some sort of divination spell they used that proved without a doubt that they were among the living. That I needed to fulfill my end of the bargain in order to see him again.
That wasn't a lie. They didn't lie to you there. He is alive. I've seen him, but
Where?
Hold on. You've been tricked again. They've done something to him, or he's not himself anymore. He's different. He's helping them, Malaya. He's on their side and appears to be in a role of powerful leadership. I don't know if they've done something to him. I don't know if he's doing this of his own accord. I don't know if he's just been misguided or lied to, but he's on their side now, and I can't let that happen. I want my brother back. And I want you to help me.
She paces around a bit. It's like with her hand to her fingers. Bloody bastards. She kicks something that ricochets off the wall. Fucking bastards. Okay. I'm afraid I'm not much help in here, but if what you say is true, what can I do?
Information. Everything you know about the cult and their leaders. What are their motives? Who are they? Do you know anywhere else they could be?
Get comfortable, Anri. I'll tell you what I know. Now then. She takes time to breathe a bit and recompose herself. As one of their leaders, I had spent some time with, on occasion, the High Priest and the Prophet. I had never met the dwarf in person. The Prophet promised me a way to meet with Leon again. As mentioned, they provided divination proof that he was still alive, and we could be reunited if I helped them. My task was to research Galleon rubies, but there were a precise few in particular that they were the most interested in. So what choice did I have? One day, in my inquiries for leads, a man came to me from the Western lands to make a deal. He offered his services and told me precisely where to find one of those rubies. The deal was a secret about a mask we discovered in those temple ruins. I recall, given you were able to reach my sanctum, that you are quite familiar with him.
That pirate fellow.
Try again. Bigger, stronger,
Zoltan?
smarter. She nods.
God damn it, Evie. Harder.
It was Zoltan who told me where this ruby was. From there, I began coordinating our heist to steal the ruby from the Tree Hollow Festival during the auroral fireworks. I'm sure you can piece the rest together, yes?
So, I remember us meeting Zoltan. I remember us meeting him in that temple, right? What was it that we did for or with him while we were there?
So, couple of things I'm going to start popping into people's memories for.
Oh, shit.
Kanari, when you way early in sessions, one time we cut away to you where you were assisting as the head of the magic circle ritual. when they were performing that ritual between the ruby and the mask. Do you remember this?
I do not.
Okay. Well, you did.
I'll take your word for it. This
Yeah.
was like 10 years ago.
There was a ritual you were performing that night after the group had successfully returned back with the ruby in particular, where it was implanted in the mask. And from there, Malaya used it.
Oh.
And not long after, people started acting strangely.
Oh, I remember this.
Oh,
I remember
you
this.
were.
Yes.
This is
Yeah.
just before you met the party, then I think, right?
Yeah.
So that's what it is. You were part of it, and you were helping, doing your own reasons before
Yes,
you met
much.
us.
Yeah, much like Zoltan.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And you remember after you finished that ritual, people were celebrating and there's the success of everything and getting ready to have a nice big party and filled with food and banquet and good times. But there was one person there who instead of sharing in that emotion had a look of fierce determination on his face. It was the same man.
Zoltan.
Being Zoltan.
Ooh.
And if I remember correctly, twofold here. One, as long as Malaya was wearing the mask, she had this alternate persona that may or may not have been overtaking her by way of the mask, because it shattered when we removed the mask from her. In an out-of-character vision, post-credit scene to one of our sessions then, we also saw that mask being used by Zoltan and some of the other Crimson Oni on Tai.
Yes.
Not on Tai.
Oh.
Mm. On someone else,
not a-
though. Yeah. Hmm.
Just as a random fun note here, I'm about to maybe put something together. Let me see. Is it under locations? No. Where is it? Not Formandier. Party history? No. No. Noctala? No. I know it's fucking here. Where the hell is it? Crimson Oni.
What can I help you with, Chaotic?
I'm looking for the Kings. Charon Tower? No. Miscellaneous notes and lore? Yeah, miscellaneous notes and lore. If I'm looking at this correctly, I look at the mask, and I look at Shimoyasu's mask. Maybe I'm putting something. Maybe there's something there.
Hmm.
Well, it would make
Maybe.
sense, since they all seem to be flame-aligned.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Do you remember what
Zoltan
the-
is an Ifrit? So
Do you remember what the droning possessed were saying?
something about scathing flames.
No,
Close.
fuck.
Just.
Cut us a
Something
break
about
here,
flames.
man.
Justice for the flame.
Just.
Justice for
There
the
you
flame.
go.
Justice,
Justice to the flame.
Yeah.
What happened
Yeah.
to the ruby that was on that mask?
It stayed there.
Ah.
And Zoltan gave you his keystone to access Malaya's sanctum in exchange for giving him the mask later.
Ah.
And
Ah.
a
We
fu-
weren't
as a
aware
f-
of those rubies at that point.
As a fun side note, when you were conversing with him all those years ago,
Yeah.
session years, that's to say, you had asked him if he knew anything about the rubies, and he said, "I know nothing about it." And not one of you asked to roll sense motive.
We took him at
This
his word.
line ass motherfucker.
He did say it was important to his people, so technically he wasn't lying there either.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
But
true.
we chose to take him at his word.
Yeah, we did. We did.
That
That line ass motherfucker.
Sense motive checks aren't automatic. We need to remember this.
Yeah, that's true.
So, if I'm putting this together correctly, now to be fair, did Zoltan tell us he was of the Crimson Oni, or that he was related to them?
He
I
had
believe
mentioned
so.
to Kanari once, after you guys fought the Najikai, he had a talk with Kanari and talked about how the Ifrit and the Crimson Oni were very well affiliated. They were allies of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that Tai is a Crimson Oni, yes?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he has the mask. We haven't seen him since. I'm putting things together here, and the
Oh,
party may have to
boy.
talk afterwards, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm missing something really big, but yeah.
Zoltan is bad.
Shimayasu was... depends on your definition. He's at least working for the Crimson Oni. Probably... I don't know that bad is necessarily the word, but he's certainly got his own agenda.
Yeah, no, I'm getting that part. I just wanted to see if there's any more of it. Like,
Zoltan,
yeah.
Zoltan is secretly Nimaguma or something.
Probably not, because, you know, they'd be trying to kill each
But
other.
bringing back a very powerful
Easily.
king, yeah, I could see that being a very important agenda to have fulfilled. Is
Yeah.
this king going to be friendly to
Right.
us, or friendly to a land that he considers to be his? This is about to be the other question. Because
Honestly,
he
So
might
we-
be one of those kind of kings that says, "This is my land. How dare you be here? You usurpers who once were our slaves are now our masters."
This
No.
is, yeah. This
Well,
is
I
a very
mean, there's only
unfortunate-
one way to find out. Let us fuck about.
This,
So
this
we
is a,
kill
yeah.
Zoltan.
We might have to go see Tai after this.
Oh, hold on.
Because she would be our connection to all of it, too.
Yeah,
Wait a
there's no reason
second,
to throw
let's
away
not
good
be
lines.
hasty.
I believe
no, we
that
have
when
haste
last-
potions. That's exactly what we should do.
I
So
believe
I-
that when
so
we
we-
last saw-
So I shouldn't kill Sultan, but kill myself and ascend to Lich.
Sent to Lich.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus.
So we should let Malaya finish. We'll do our
Mhm.
sense motives on her,
Mhm.
and then as a party, we can talk in and out of character, and we can come to these conclusions. Okay.
Mhm.
She's crossed her arms and has a hand to her chin as she's trying to recall everything.
I'll just make a sense motive now, so don't have to do it later. So I'm just kind of paying
What?
attention to her as she's talking.
You know, I was taunted once that over the cult falling apart. So I'm able to piece together that you all were the one to bring its conclusion. I didn't care.
Well,
I just
we've
surmised
certainly
it with your
had-
grit.
We've certainly had a hand in its destruction. Though
they really
its
all
leaders
gone,
are
though?
still at large.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Well, if there is no high priest, no dwarf, and no prophet, then the cult is indeed no more. Perhaps that was the night on. Perhaps the cult itself was the knight on the board the entire time.
And it was all just a means to an end. A sacrifice play.
From the one
Gosh.
person that was left afterwards, maybe. Sorren doesn't
And
look
now-
at you directly when he says that. He's just kind of looking up.
And now the rest are still out there doing something with whatever they gained from it.
Let me ask you something now.
Okay.
When you were facing them, did you ever come across a particular large witch with white hair?
Yes, she was just captured by the Dragon Riders. She's supposed to be down
dragon?
here somewhere.
Leander, Corduin.
Lendar caught her? Oh. Huh.
Seems so.
Whew. Better her head than mine if it was against him. Fuck.
She
Any
was one of
chance
the
she
ones
wanted to be
brought up
caught?
in chains. Sorry, I talked over you. Go ahead.
Sorry. Would she have any reason to want to be caught? Would there be any benefit to being in custody here? Could she lead any sort of prison break?
I wouldn't put it past her, but not. But the magical suppression here, as well as the fact that she's thinking back. Come to think of it, I thought I saw someone, a glimpse. I heard about a high-profile person being taken down to the final area below this one. Maybe she was it. If she's down there, there's no coming out. But I could understand. I wouldn't put it past her machinations. If a chance arose, I'm sure she would figure something out to do here. But as for what she would want, I couldn't possibly. What she could want from this kingdom, I couldn't possibly guess.
She was working with the cult, and all the cult pieces were sat there and torn apart. Maybe her part to play was done.
I'm glad that this came up, because there's something else I remember. There was something off about the prophet, something unnatural. Like there were two personalities. The giant, Dokul, now that was an interesting creature. Never truly in charge, but mostly alongside the prophet, always willing to advance their schemes and serve them, but there was something truly terrifying about her. Dokul possessed a frightening quietness that always suggested she knows much more than anyone in a room combined ever could. Does that make sense?
That she's full of herself?
That and ancient knowledge, I would surmise.
Something that she could very well have been there for herself, knowing more.
I managed to spy on her and the prophet once when they had paid a visit to the Undertemple. Dokul spoke of retrieving some sort of weapons and treasures what lie dormant in the Serendite ruins. Once, and I quote,
Serendite ruins. What are those?
Kanari remembers. She found a book. She read up on this place once about. Hold on a sec. Where's the thing? Here we go. Way up in the northwest, beyond the Viren border, was a temple.
Yep.
Got it.
There it is.
So that's our next stop then.
Mm-hmm.
Once, some sort of weapons and treasures what lie dormant in the Serendite ruins. Available once, and I quote, the gates were cast open. They could begin their search. I surmise by gates she was referring to the new moon I've been hearing about, yes?
Yes.
Wonderful. The prophet was indeed interested, but one item certainly piqued their interest above all others. A weapon, Zol something. When the prophet responded, there was a mixture of malice and hunger in their voice. What I do know is this. If Dokul desires this particular weapon, or any of them for that matter, it stands to reason her faction peers or true masters will desire it as well.
And I guess that brings up the question who the true masters here really are.
Mhm.
Who was sitting there holding the cult from behind, trying to get this temple open?
Cast open the gates of truth, and walk hence the path of lies. It was a saying I got used to hearing when I walked with them.
And is my sense motive holding that she's being truthful this whole time?
Yes,
Okay, just
as
checking.
far as you can tell, yeah.
Okay.
It seems that bringing up that stuff about Leon has pretty much had her just lock in.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Because if
And
there's a
that's what it
chance, who knows? Maybe we get, because she knows that she wants her. She knows Anri wants her brother back. She wants her brother back
We
too.
want the same thing.
So
Mhm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
Yuri, I am trying to find this Dokul.
is
I
that
don't
the
know much
caster
about
lady?
That's the caster.
It
It
lady,
is
I
the
believe.
caster lady.
Yeah.
She does not have her profile thing on the list.
Okay, would you mind bringing her up, please? Because
Yes, I can.
I think I'm having a solar moment with my own brain blast here.
You are
Brain
okay.
blast.
Hey, look, let me just say right here, you guys have been doing fantastic. I'm not in any way. You're all remembering all these things
Mhm.
little bit by bit, and it
Mhm.
makes me very happy.
Yeah.
So let me just see here.
We're taking up what you're putting down.
Mhm. We're catching your cold.
Yeah.
We're catching your cold. We got
I
your
see
COVID.
your Pokemon.
What?
So as Goody is
Got
doing
your
this,
what?
let me walk you through the logic here. Okay.
Mm.
She always sounds like she knows more than anyone else in the room combined. She has some sort of mastery over necromantic magics and or can enchantment magics.
Certainly
she is
as
great.
much, if not more, than Spellhammer,
Correct.
who was a very powerful caster himself.
Mhm.
Correct. Grey skin, devil horns.
There she is.
There she is.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm putting her here because she
Oh my
is
goodness.
under this. She is under this teleporter.
Oh, good.
Is she perhaps a tiefling?
No.
Mm-mm.
Nimaguma Oni.
So tiefling, Nimaguma Oni instead of a Crimson Oni.
Correct.
The Oni are
Sorry.
a type of tiefling, so that means that she is as well.
Right. So a grey Oni?
Yeah, I was literally just about to say, why don't we can refer to them as Gray Oni, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do I feel like this is? Never mind.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Heads out of the gunner.
I'm
you're
not
grown.
in the room.
Y'all are grown ups. Come on.
I mean, she could be in it to bring back her king. Someone
Yeah.
else. Zoltan was in it to bring back his king. What is Leon in it for?
Why can't
And
we
or
just not?
whoever Leon is
To
serving.
bring back our
Dead is
king.
dead.
Well-
Let's. Why are we trying to bring back what?
Guys,
So, I think
farmers are the wisest people in the world. They know if you put something in the ground, it fucking stays
fucking
there.
stays there.
so. You wanted to try to walk us through your logic?
That was it. That was the logic.
Okay. Sorry.
So,
I don't know, was I being exceedingly obvious?
No, I think I could have sworn for some reason. I don't know.
Maybe
done.
we had. I
But
just
still
I
are seeing your
couldn't
Pokemon.
remember, and it was it felt
Going
valuable to
over-
do it again.
Going over Leon though, and what she said about Leon, he's someone who has these great ideals. Do you mind going over that again, Goody? Because Anri would know this as well. It's just I'm trying to keep track of everything that's happening.
Okay.
She would have known
that-
Leon in his youth.
Yeah, of course.
Mhm.
It's just like
Well,
what did she say about his personal ideals and things?
that he grew up to be, well, you remember that he trained to be a magus.
Mhm.
He was, he Anri would remember that he also clashed fairly often with your father.
Theodore.
Mhm. They were he was one of the reasons he joined in with the Royal Guard was because he wanted to make new change from within to completely prove his father wrong. He was an idealist who had discovered some grave secret in the Ashworth home some time back. And a few years ago, when he had a pretty decent following at his back, not physically, but spiritually, he had returned home to confront Theodore. But during that time, during that sabbatical he was home, a siege took place at your castle.
I have a big thinking. Can I try and roll to see if Anri remembers something from a very long time ago, Guti? What do I roll for that?
Can I ask what you're trying to do? You're saying I'm trying to have a big thunk of what happened. What's the?
No, I'm trying to determine if Anri has remembered something from years ago, and we've seen it in a flashback, and I want to see if Anri remembers.
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll.
Roll what?
Intelligence. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh shit! It's all coming together.
Talking to Malaya was a great choice.
That's a 14.
To recall your castle falling under attack by monsters? Yes.
Anri. So it's something related to that, but it's also something that she's seen before that moment. Anri kind of turns round and looks at the group. As she's kind of like, you see this look on her face that's just kind of like hit her as she's connected the dots together of this old memory and all of this new information that we've been gathering together all this time.
Oh, gods above. There's a great big Oni statue in the basement of my home. In Ashworth Castle.
Wait, isn't that what they put the mask on the statue?
Out of character? Yes.
Oh fuck.
In the the group flashback that none of our characters saw. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. Son of a bitch! We played us like a damn fiddle.
They played us like a damn.
I'm talking about I'm not talking about that. I got the devil's golden fiddle in my hands.
Oh,
Devil came down to
hell.
Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal.
Dude, I have been.
He
I have
stole
been,
many souls.
guys. I have been standing by these puzzle pieces for 5 fucking years. More than that, actually.
God damn it.
This might be a good time to mention that when I was trying to do some correspondence last night, that's why I wasn't able to join you before we went to dinner. Now would probably be a good time to let you know that Ty sent me to voicemail.
Oh, for
Bloody hell! And now it's Anri's turn to punch the wall.
Oh, I cannot believe I did not think of this until now. It was just always there. My father, he collects these stupid-looking things. I never thought one of them would actually be important.
Sorren's brow is just furrowed as he watches everything and everyone, just seemingly lost in his thoughts while he watches.
Mm.
And I had no idea that Leon was there on the day of the attack, and now Guys, I'm starting to think he might have had something to do with it.
Anri, you rolled pretty damn good for a memory check. Okay.
Okay.
So there's one other interesting point.
Okay.
Now that since you were asking about Leon and his ideals and such, there was somebody else you recall. Somebody who, in equal measure, also did not care for the nobility and their current standing in the world.
Dargasaurus, dear. Ah, he was one of the people that helped me fight the goblins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Helped you to escape, I assume?
He, Anri snuck out one day, and he was there to, kind of just
Nudge
fight
her
some
back.
goblins for fun.
And then when
I
the place,
believe he
and then when the
was
place
also
was
there.
burning under the siege, he backed up your escape.
Yeah.
You know,
Whereabouts
Oh,
currently
why the
unknown.
fuck was he there?
Good question.
Good question.
One of Leon's friends? One of his followers, perhaps?
never mentioned he was a friend of Leon's.
But why else would he be there?
Mhm.
Da da da. Da da da.
Do-do-do.
I'm just gonna put her
Right,
back.
Bum,
so-
bum.
I'm just gonna put her back in jail now.
Right, so that ancient ruin that we were just thinking of going to, is Ashworth Castle on the way?
They're both to the north.
If it's
It
not,
can
Not
be.
even
then-
close.
if it's not, it's going to be.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
the last time we were there was some massive field around it, wasn't there?
Correct. But we were also invited back, and we do know at least one group of Oni that owes us a favor.
I suppose that's true, isn't it?
Yeah. So if anyone ever wants to question me when I say let's go up against the Hell Knights again,
Does Kanari say this out loud?
yes.
Anri laughs out loud.
And Malaya hears we went up against Hell Knights. Oh boy.
Forgive me, what?
Oh yes, the Hell Knights are here now. Another thing that we can thank you and your cult's activities for. Baroniche has hired them to try and straighten things out.
Great.
Yes, quite.
They've
You're
been-
very lucky that there's a very large amount of magic between you and me, girl. You have no idea the trouble you've caused.
Well, it was supposed to be a covert operation, but all things aside.
Well,
I think you've helped us out quite a bit, Malaya. I think you made a lot of more things fall into place than you might realize. He's kind of stroking his chin now at this point.
what's done
Oh,
is
I'm
done.
glad. And if it isn't too much trouble, I might prefer Safiel. My real name, I'd rather not. I'd much prefer to start casting the past behind me as much as I may, in so much as I'm able.
Very well. Safael, you do not deserve any of it, but I give you my word that I will try my best to bring my brother back for both of us.
She puts her hand to the barrier in front of her. we both know you can do much more than that. Even if I never see him again, bring him back. For the sake of this kingdom.
If he lets me, I will.
And if he doesn't, well, cracks knuckles. I'm sure we can do some convincing.
Oh, he's going to get the most sisterly scolding of his lifetime. But
A somewhat angry, just turn of the just her eyes to you, Shizuka, just being like, just kind of just a little sign that says like, just like, don't flat, just like this. How dare you threaten to kill him or whatever? Just like, or just like a really type of thing.
He's going. No, he's going to be convinced, one way or another.
Yeah, maybe his unconscious body dragged back behind a horse, but
Exactly.
we will get him back.
Exactly.
Well, worked for me.
I am praying just as much as you are that he is just being mind controlled or something, but I don't know. And I can't go into that. I can't go into this hoping that that's just going to be the case. If he doesn't give me any choice, then I'm not going to just watch him kill more innocent people. I can't.
One more question about him. When you saw him, how was he? Like, was he fit, strong, healthy?
He was barely human. Eyes were growing out the side of his face, these red eyes. His teeth were serrated, and he was growing these lacerations, I guess you could say, on his neck, going up his face.
She looks more and more appalled the further your description carries on. And she was just like, and then she says like, good gods. I was more referring to his heart condition, not whatever the fuck all of that was.
I don't know enough about magic to figure out what's going on. So maybe that's what you can do. You can sit in here and you can think about what's wrong with him.
There's the gloating. Okay.
No, it's not gloating. I seriously am serious. Because
I hope
as
you're
much
seriously
as,
serious.
Yes.
Sorry.
Very serious.
as much as I would like to say that you could stand beside us on this, that you can come along and help us, but after everything you've done, I do not trust you one bit.
All right. Interesting phrasing. Tell you what. I swear, here and now, beneath the spirit of Iomade, to research as much as I'm able about what could have happened to facilitate whatever this, all of what you just said about Leon. And in exchange, not only do I anticipate you'll do all you can to bring him back, but one favor at the time of my choosing that does not involve my release. Do we have a deal?
This isn't really a negotiation. You're helping me or you're not. You either care about Leon or you're not. But if we get to the end of this, and whatever this favor may be, I'll let you ask it then. Maybe.
Then I best not get to work, she says as she looks over to her bookshelf.
See you around, sister-in-law.
Anri steps away.
I imagine any talking might want to wait until we're outside these walls.
I'd agree.
Right.
I'm afraid I can't apologize for having an agenda. A lot of us in the Undertemple had those.
Oh, it's not the agenda. It's that you gambled too big and lost more than you could afford.
And started pawning with other people's existences. I'm sorry I'm not here, Bark.
I mean,
You're
boof.
good. You're good.
From a long distance away.
Long distance boof.
Howl from the hallway. The howling halls.
And Anri, if you will accept it, Kanari will put an arm around your shoulders as they leave.
Anri will put an arm around your back and kind of just lean into you.
Oh.
She's kind of got this whole cathartic expression where she didn't enjoy that, but at the same time it was just nice to just
Clear the air.
get all of that out.
Yeah.
We'll just go ahead and say you guys get your stuff and leave.
And hey, in and out of character, and she will say this as you're walking back, you did great.
Oh, thank you.
Out of character, you knocked it out of the park.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We got so much shit to chew on. Oh, man. Oh. Jeez.
It was me.
Oh,
I am the
goodness.
stuff you picked up. Hello,
Yes.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Yes, hello.
I have been born.
Welcome back to the world of the living, friend.
Yes.
Hey,
So-
you're finally awake.
There's so much there. There's so much there to just parse through.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I think I might be able to. Go ahead.
All I was gonna say was y'all talked about wanting to go see her after you finished up with the tower, and I'm just sitting on that for a while.
That's that good shit.
Designed a whole dungeon just for that NPC meeting, unless it's an actual dungeon later. It's not going to be an
Oh,
actual
no.
dungeon later, right, Guti?
It's Dungeon 4.
Depends on you.
Dungeon 4.
We might want to break her out. Maybe no. She said it wouldn't be breaking her out of prison.
Yeah,
but who
that's not the
knows?
favorite.
If we preemptively kill everyone in there, the dungeon will be easier later.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
If they die.
All right, guys, we need to go
The
back.
most murder hobo thing I've ever said. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm on board. But to be fair, I am the supreme murder hobo, so maybe I shouldn't be listened to in that regard.
So, I suppose it's worth putting into perspective that what they were doing in the Undertemple was attempting to bring back Shimoyasu in some fashion, and Malaya or Safiel was being used as the pawn in that scheme from the Prophet and all of them.
Yeah, the conduit.
Which, of course, you had participated in and were, I guess, assuming trying to stop, or you were what part you played in it.
Mm.
Are you asking in or out of character? Because if
This
you're
is
asking
me.
out of
I'm
character-
more putting everything in perspective, but I kind of imagine in character we're all gonna have to ask, or maybe it's worth chatting in character real quick, because maybe you have. I don't think we've ever actually asked what you were doing there in the first place. You just kind of joined us. We went cool. So
Well, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing she said at the time was that she was there on the behest of certain employers
Hmm.
who wanted to stop the cult.
Which then turned out
and
to
we
be
just said
the royal
works
family.
for us.
Yeah.
Turned out to be the royal family. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And it seems we ended up helping Zaltan to sit there and bring back, or at least get the mask, so that they could try to figure out about Shimayasu. And Tai and their people are coming back. They're fighting with the Grey Oni, who are also trying to bring back their king. And there's another force of some kind that is taking advantage of this in order to have sat there and got the moon to open a temple to get an ancient weapon. Whoever that is going after something quite different.
Yes.
And he took the sword, which was the magic sword that Schism had from the first campaign.
Yep. Which she stole from the anti-paladin.
The brother, the
Yeah.
Ari, her name started with an A.
Royella's brother.
Royella's brother,
Yeah.
who was the paladin from that other town,
Renfall.
Yeah, there we go.
God.
Stuff is reaching back into history.
Oh yeah, baby.
Don't you love when history repeats?
Oh dear.
Oh, it's like
And
poetry. It's sort of they rhyme.
And with the return of these kings, I imagine they're not going to be happy to find a new kingdom over what they consider to be theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To put this out there, both in character and out of character. I get the feeling, I don't know if Ty knew any of this, honestly.
Probably not.
I feel like she's probably about as much. She's going to end up being as much of a pawn in whatever's going on, but I'm sure we're going to have to go back up there. We definitely have to go back to the castle before we head out to any kind of temple or anything like that.
She spoke so highly of her brother. Do you think that maybe she was being manipulated by him too?
I guess we're going to have to find out, aren't we? There's a long series of manipulations that goes all the way to whoever it is at the other end pulling these puppet strings.
Well, preferably I would rather not find out at all and we just stop this before it happens, but the way that it looks like it's going, do you think all these kings would come back and there's suddenly a 4-way war happening over Kyonin?
There was before they went into the rubies. And whatever your ancestor and certain other interests, the Omnilian nomads, whatever they did to put them in the rubies in the first place, whatever they did to, I suppose, send the moon away, perhaps we'll have to repeat. Perhaps we'll have to find a better way.
I can't help but sit there and think that a king comes back to his land to find it settled by others. I don't imagine if I was a king I'd be that happy with it.
No, but that's why I've personally been trying to encourage diplomatic relations, especially by way of Tai. She was receptive to it, and if she has at least Shimayasu's ear, we could potentially reach some sort of peaceful settlement, but if not, then we'll just kill our way to a resolution, because we've proved we can do that.
It does seem to work quite a lot. When in doubt, gun.
Yes.
When in doubt,
Bite, trip.
fist. And then fist again.
But it would be
What
so
about
much easier
Sorren,
for all
pocket
involved.
sand?
Pocket sand.
But this still leaves the fact that even if that does happen, then say even if it's just Shimayasu who comes back, it will still be on top of the nation of Vera. Humans have lived here for how many hundreds of years? It's technically their ancestral land too. How do you even begin starting to unpolitic that?
Because there's another land that heretofore has gone unrecognized, and that's whatever that floating island is that keeps reappearing in all of the motifs, in all of the art, in all of the histories that are being talked about.
And what... Oh, God. There's so much to keep track of.
And I think it's a little crazy that we're the ones that find ourselves right damn smack in the middle of it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's always the least expected.
Almost like we're some
Well-
kind of champions or something.
Champions of Kyonin.
Wrong continent.
Yeah, that's from the other side of the. That's from the other side of the. puzzle.
Yeah, no, it's almost
That's-
like we're dealing with the legacy of
The
this
legacy
nation.
of this, the legacy of this continent, even.
Yeah.
Kyonin Legacies. That's crazy.
You think there might be some secrets here, like internal ones?
Well, that sounds like more of a Eastern type thing.
Yeah.
Sounds more like something across the sea. Jesus.
I hate you all.
Something across the sea in maybe like 300-400 years in the future. That's when you get the real good secrets. when they disappear for years on end.
Jesus Christ.
Marvel level dialogue. Oh God.
Fantastic.
We may not be able to save Kyonin, but you can be damn sure we'll avenge it.
Oh my God.
I hate that.
I remember when that first came out, that quote went so fucking hard, but I was also like 17 at the time.
What's that quote from?
The first Avengers movie. Where it's like,
yeah.
we might not be able to save it, but we can damn well avenge it. Or something like that.
Like some kind of Avengers.
Yeah, like some kind of
Anyways.
avenging force.
Oh dear. Well,
What's
we
next?
know.
A war
was gonna
against
say,
the
we know,
infinite forces of space.
I guess we know for sure the next path we're taking is where you have to go say hi to Ty and friends, whoever they may be,
Mhm.
and then we have a temple to go and dive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost like some kind of
Yeah.
Tomb Raider.
Oh my God.
God damn it!
Every time you do this, I'm adding an extra fucking point of AC to the rest of the
Well, I'm just
I'm
saying.
calling it the bullshit bonus.
If we're going to go and raid a tomb, then it kind of makes sense that we're going to stop off at a posh English aristocratic family with a history of delving into secrets unknown.
Honestly,
And having him in the basement. Yeah.
honestly,
having
that's
them in the
probably the most accurate to what real life does.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Is my
So-
family just the British Museum?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go!
Maybe.
You just realized?
Oh yeah.
So I guess we have a feast tomorrow to do, and then we have to get ready and go up to Ty and then go to this temple.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Do we need to look good for that?
I would imagine so. I mean,
No.
we're gonna be in front of all the nobility.
No bath.
I
No.
certainly.
Anri, like,
Look, not even some perfume or something. Like sit there and cover up just
No.
a little bit. All right.
He
No.
doesn't have to go. We can leave him at the inn.
Yeah.
No bath.
Anri just like this murderous look.
No, just as much as no bath, it's no dresses. I'm sure that we can sit there. In fact, after we get everything else sat there and handled up, I'll bet you we can find you something real nice. You know that outfit that I sat there and I got? We can find something that'll look just as snazzy on you.
I don't know.
Disguise
Come on.
self.
Mm.
I'll
It's not
think
like all
about
the
it.
rest of the nobles aren't using prestidigitation to make themselves look well. It's not like it's going to stand out.
Mhm.
I'll think about it. It's more like the corset, you know? Like, and those bustle dresses. Like you're wearing an entire scaffold, like you're a building that's about to collapse.
Now, nobody said we had to find corsets and dresses, all right?
Are you?
I'll bet you we can find you something that'll look quite dashing.
Are you not wearing
No
a
bath.
corset, Anri? Are you not wearing a corset right now?
Anri's not wearing a corset.
Where's the fucking art? Give me a second.
Where's let me have a look at
Where
Anri's art.
is Anri's art? So I could have sworn it's either a corset or a vest. I'm not.
I think it's just like
Probably
a
a
like
vest.
a
Probably
chain
a-
shirt vest. Here it is. No, she's
Ah, there we go.
okay. So she's kind of wearing like an over, like more like an over thing. It's going over her
Like an
shirt.
Under-
overvest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I always imagined it was more
like a corset
corset.
that's actually like something that's there for fashion over there for body shaping.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
What I imagine is that we're adventurers. Thus, we clean up a little bit, but we still look practical.
Look, I don't know about you, but I'm still gonna sit there and wear my. This is a perfect excuse to wear my new outfit. I might even get another one, actually. I like having money.
Growls at the
We
bath
know.
idea. No.
Can we at least do a
way.
prestidigitation? Come on. You don't have to bathe when you do that.
Henri's like kind of like thinking of it.
Little
Like,
grumble.
Mm. We'll just smell fresh.
You just smell fresh. That's it.
It gets rid of all of his scent.
I need that scent. It is
I need
mine.
I need
It marks me.
hmm.
It marks
See,
me and what
I'd
is mine.
be willing to try, so long as it's not one of those fancy noble dresses. But you've seen like those types from like Narr'tor, where they're not as like prissy. But nah.
You, me, can find something that will look perfect. I'm sure.
If you want me to be honest, Anri, just a slightly gaudier overcoat for the evening, and you should be fine.
Are you saying this is gaudy?
No, just you know what I mean.
Doesn't
She
smell like
seems to
ash.
be a million miles away.
Mm.
Yeah. No, we got to talking about like very normal stuff very quickly.
Look, we've already talked. We've already sat there and figured everything we're gonna have to do, but that's gonna take some time. And in the meantime, we got everything else we gotta take care of.
And in the meantime, retail therapy.
Yeah.
Retail
Yeah,
therapy.
sure.
No one knows.
exactly.
No one. I promise you, no one knows better than me just how much going out and spending some money improves your mood.
I've already done that. I've got a nice new gun on the way.
And you're about to have a nice new something else too. Now, come on. Let's sit there and get everything we got to get done, and we'll sit there and we'll find something that you'll like, and something that will look good, both at the same time.
Oh gosh. This is a first for me, to be honest.
Well, to be fair, it's like my second or third.
Mhm.
I'm not that much more experienced than you. I think I just got a bit of an eye for aesthetics, shall we say. That's called the high charisma score.
Nara gives him a withering look. To Anri, would you like me to come along as well?
I wouldn't mind having someone else there.
Arc?
Yes.
Emotional
yes, I
support
would.
puppy?
Yeah.
Emotional support, Kanari.
Yes. And also, we'll be happy to tell you what makes you look not like a wedding cake.
Okay. Sorren, Kanari, you can help me face my trauma.
Beautiful.
Can I just be there because I want to be there in the montage?
Sure.
Of course.
Of course. Of course.
We.
Chasing thrown garments down the hall.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's get it.
I was serious about that story about burning all the dresses, by the way. It's like... My mother has the worst taste. Like, you wouldn't believe. It's all corset this. And just... Can I just breathe, please?
Kai can believe it. Clothing. Ew.
Yeah, clothing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Imagine.
You've got 3 votes for this, considering, you know...
Oh.
You found
guys
your
are-
people, Anri.
Constriction plus hair does not work. It's bad.
To be fair, exactly like what Kanari said, people expect adventurers to not quite be so uptightly dressed.
Put together?
Good. Good.
Maybe put together. That one might work too. You mean boof, right?
I'm a boof. Wait, why did I boof in an accent? A boof.
A boof.
A both.
Both.
I'm getting off. It's working. It's working. One of these days
Not a
you'll have
good one,
the accent.
apparently.
Le
Oh my
bouffe.
god.
Speaking of
Move
which...
it?
Speaking of which... the next time that Kai is within arm's reach, he does get a big pet for being a good boy and getting through that whole thing, including the traumatic retransformation. And I will use this opportunity to prestidigitate all of the grime off of you and
Fuck!
replace it
Oh,
with the,
It was a
damn.
trap!
smell.
Got him.
It was a
It was
trap.
a trap. It was
And
a trap.
replace
It was a trap.
a lovely earthy smell of forests and fresh cut grass.
Oh yeah, you like
Okay.
that eucalyptus mist? Mm. That's my
I don't-
At
game
least
aroma
you
right
fit
there.
it to my taste, but
Terrible violation, I know.
if I smell too good, the other animals can smell me coming. Not good hunting.
But now you smell like the forest, so...
You know?
It's true, but the good smells of the forest. I don't smell like dirt after it rains.
Oh, fine, you can have Eau de Petrichor as well.
Hell yeah. I love that word.
Guess that brings up how much longer do we have? How much more are we going through today?
Well, yeah, we still have some loose ends to get tying up here. I have a little list. We did y'all met with Malaya. I believe what we have is Sorren had 3 things: a stop at a Saldria, a stop to pawn off the Hell Knight equipment, and then something in the evening.
Yes.
Shizuki has some building to do.
That's true.
She's got to continue working in the smithy, just ting ting, making what she's making.
Mhm.
Okay. You can just put her down here then.
And Anri,
And then-
you'd said you'd wanted some sort of separate RP. You were trying to...
Oh, that was we did that. It was the so what's the game plan here?
Okay.
Mhm.
Yep. So that's sorted.
And we can say that Kanari, Anri, and Kai are off to get Anri a nice little dress.
Yeah.
A nice montage going on, like for real,
Dress up
like...
montage.
Oh,
Something
hell
you gotta
yeah.
find it.
I'm
You gotta find her
supposed-
something that's.
I'm supposed to
movable
be
and-
here doing this too.
Mhm.
Fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
we can put him as part of the montage.
Yeah.
Which we can just say, we'll just throw on some fucking 80s track and just...
There you go.
They eventually find what meets just as the final guitar chord hits. So
Hell yeah.
Okay. That means I have to
Fucking
look at
freeze
things.
frame as we jump out the store.
The visions in my head, they are
flash
so
job.
Where to
good.
first, Sorren? Because you had the most business here.
I guess we'll start with SolarVA,
Okay.
since she would otherwise be the closest. See if she's available first and foremost. So,
Okay. Well, Benedict answers the door.
Ooh, Benedict.
oh well. Hello there,
And he-
Benedict. How are you doing today?
Quite well. Here to see Madame Soldria, are we?
If she would happen to have the time and be available.
She is having herself a tea break. I will let her know you're here. He will go check with her, come back, and then escort you to her chamber. Ah, well, if it isn't my little apprentice. What brings you here today?
Can't a guy just come in to say hi? No, but I actually do have a few things to sit here and ask you, though. As he'll take a seat across from her.
Most Pernamians don't have time for such luxuries, but I, for one, like to make time for the small things in life.
She was going to
Point.
say for the little people.
The face that I'm making, I wish I could explain, because it's the one that Sorren has. It's almost like, kind of like that, a mixture of like a well done, but also ouch. Almost like he's like, maybe you didn't mean it that way, but maybe you did, and he's just going to take it in stride.
She gives like this perfect poignant like 2.73 second pause, and then just give a very subtle just wink.
Well, then then I'll try not to take up too much of your time. I thought I might sit there and ask about the staff that I'd sat there and brought you and what you'd figured about that, and might just have something else for you that might be interesting to look at.
The staff, yes. The curse I handed off to some of my people. It's currently being analyzed. It was a potent curse, to be certain. But it turns out that from what they were able to discover, it was a lightning staff that was so overcharged that the lightning itself tends to be a little unruly and bite back, if that makes sense.
It certainly did bite back, yes.
Yes, I'm very glad that you didn't end up using the chained lightning variant. I don't believe we'd be having this conversation if you did.
Yeah? Both with a mixture of a yeah and a yeah? Oh. Well, hopefully it's something that can either be fixed or that y'all can find a use for if it can't be fixed. But the other thing I have for you, which I've been carrying around here for a little bit, and kind of, I was looking around through all my stuff, found it again. You might have more experience in a field with something like this. As he pulls out of his pack, the dagger that is chained up and has a coin slot.
No.
Oh, yes.
She raises an eyebrow as she takes a sip.
Look, all I really know about this thing, well, let's just say that with everything that I've been learning here recently, I get a strong feeling that we weren't exactly here, like Algerian here, if you catch my drift, when we found it. It was, I've never run into, at least I don't think I've ever run into fey creatures before that. That's where we found it.
It's from the Fey realm?
And it talks. Or at least it did, until it became this, and then said that the only way that it wakes up is if you feed it coins. I think at least some of it's been, some of its price has been paid, I guess.
Give it a copper coin. Give it a copper coin. See what happens.
I'll pull out a coin to sure, I will spend 1 copper coin into the slot. just to kind of show.
Clunk.
Ding. And one of our traveling companions was kind of feeding him. I don't know exactly how much, though.
Okay. So you're trying to wake up a weapon from the Fey realm that takes money in order to wake up.
I guess that's about the short and top of it. Yeah.
Hold on, I have to find there's a face I need to find here to kind of show the expression that she has.
Oh yes, yes.
Oh, dear.
This from a small weapon wrapped in metal iron chains from the Fey realm.
At least I think so.
Let's see here. Where is it? Where is it? Almost found it. I had to search deep in
Deep in
Here
the
we go.
archives.
I had to look up the NPP reference sheet to find this, but
Oh
it's
shit!
because I had to base this off of one of my chibis.
Uh,
There you go. This is. Hang on. How about if I? Nope. I'm gonna have to screen cap it. That's fine. Come on. There you go.
oh,
That says a lot.
Fey realm.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, is it the sword Cassandra found?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
It's Exaltan.
We've kept it.
Yeah.
It's been in my pack, and I decided, you know what? Maybe you make more sense of this than I do.
May I?
Yeah, you may. He'll hand
She,
it to her.
takes
He'll hold
out-
it by the sheath and hand it to her handle first.
She grabs a wand from her belt and does a cast of it. Aura is very faint, but it's there. I'm willing to take a look at this if you're willing to part with it, but she squints as she then looks at the locks on the sheath and the chains, and just looks over, just like, I think this is a scam. I think this may very well be a scam.
Now, hear me out here. I tend to have a pretty good nose for these
That's
sorts
not
of
the
things
first
too.
thing I want to hear if I tell someone it's a scam, Sorren.
I'm just saying that I have a pretty good nose for these sorts of things too, and I'm honestly kind of in the same ball field. But so I'm trying to remember: did Sorren actually see the way the sword worked? I'm trying to remember if I was actually.
He remembered that it was devastating enemies on that bridge.
But you see, I did see this thing before it decided to turn itself into this little dagger here. And let me tell you, the way that thing sat there and sliced left and right like that, it was something else. Now the question is whether this part of it's a scam or not, and I couldn't tell you because I don't know how much money is supposed to go in that thing, and I don't even know if it'd be worth it to sit there and do it. I did see the way that it worked, and it was devastating, and I'm as surprised as you that it seems to be so good at hiding what it is. That's why I thought someone with a little bit more experience in this sort of field might have a better understanding of it. Because there's still that part of it that, like you said, there's still that bit of a smell to it that sits there and says, "There's something you're not telling me."
My lady, this is beginning to. This visit is being to feel like solicitation. Shall I see him removed? No. There's.
Oh, no. I'm not asking for anything for it. I'm not asking for anything.
Just the way, it's just like the way that you were describing that started to sound like you were coming to.
Look, I can make a bluff check if you want.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, what you want to do is you want to get in on the ground floor so that you can really, make the most of this investment. You'll
the
be your
moon.
own boss.
To the moon. The new moon, right?
Yeah, the new one.
She's like, I would otherwise think this is, for lack of a better word, bullshit. But
Fucking bullshit.
But due to the way that this aura is faint, how faint it is tells me that there is a lot of suppression at play. So you may not entirely be... I don't think this is something you would lie to me about.
Sorren,
I promise you,
Sorren,
I've got no reason to sit there and lie.
Don't you remember you have to say the command words. Radiant splendor of the ancients, hearken to me. Don't you remember?
Do I remember that? Do I remember that?
It's on Exalt and Transcendent Blade Apotheosis in player miscellaneous notes and lore. You remember, I think it was, I think Cassandra did shout that at one point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, okay. Well,
It is a weapon only her would use, to be fair.
so, thinking back to it and remembering the way the blade was working, it's like, if it's of any help if you decide to look into it at all, because I thought the person I thought knows the most about magic here, right? When my little friend was sitting there and using it, she yelled out, "Radiant splendor of the ancients, hearken to me!" And that's when it did whatever it was doing. And then after the fight is when it suddenly
It jitters in her hand. It jitters in her hand a little when you say that.
He looks as surprised as well. He's like, "Oh."
And then... Go away. Oh my goodness.
Okay, well, that's not what I was expecting.
Oh, sweet Iomade, this is... I don't know if this is better or worse than the staff you brought me.
At least that's always interesting, right?
I'll say, a girl like me never has time to go on adventuring like my brother did, but oh, this world is filled with wonders. Do you want me to hang on to this, or...
Honestly, it's just kind of been sitting in my pack. I don't mind if you hold on to it, because, well, let's just say maybe it's a good thing you've got an adventure in your pocket then, huh? Gives her a wink.
Suppose so. Very good. Well, thank you, I think.
You're welcome, I hope.
Well, was there anything else I could help you with today, Sorren?
I think that was about it. Unless you had anything else in mind.
Just figuring out what to do with this discovery.
At this point, whatever you want, but I would love... At this point, whatever you want, but I would love to hear the results.
I don't know whether my grandfather would accept this for his collection or not, but... Certainly wouldn't try to sell it. That would not go well.
Yeah.
Very well, then. You have yourself a pleasant day. Till next time.
Of course.
Okay. And let's go ahead and take us a quick 5-minute pee break before we tend to all the last little tidbits. All right.
I will
Alright.
say
Alright.
I probably will be go ahead and get going because
Okay.
it's very close to my cut time. But
All right, no worries.
Mhm.
No.
but
Catch you later,
thank you for the game, Goody.
Yep.
We'll catch you later.
We'll be right
Yeah.
back.
All right, we will be
Bye.
right
Right back
with
after
a tea
these
break.
messages.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'm just saying, being a
Alright.
bodyguard also tends to mean you can be in many places that
That's
otherwise
true.
you couldn't
That's
be
true.
in.
That's true.
Mhm.
Also, we're back.
I'll
Hello,
just-
everyone. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome back, all. My beautiful players were just discussing lore while we were away on our siesta.
Mm-hmm.
Brings a tear to my eye.
Trying to parse things out as we do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
We have some more things to address here before we close out the intermission arc. I think next what I had on the list, unless anyone else had anything, Sorren was going to pawn off the Hell Knight stuff.
Yep, which doesn't have to have any roleplay unless you want it to. And I believe that Kanari was going to join me for that as well.
Yes.
Okay.
I've got my own crap to peddle.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hmm.
Let me go ahead and actually, in that case, I did have a little something for this. So,
Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
Ooh.
And unless Kanari has anything she specifically wants to say on the way, although this will also be Sorren kind of showing her this because she probably hasn't seen it before. So.
She's familiar with the area, but this is the first time that you're doing this business together.
Gotcha.
I'm just going to pull you from here.
I think that last outfit looked good on her, don't you think?
I still say we should have gone with the coat.
Well, nothing wrong with a coat. Of course, she always looks good in one. I mean, that's what she wears most of the time, right?
She always looks good. She is the best of us.
Shush.
Now, hey, look. She does look good, don't get me wrong, but come on.
I don't like this conversation happening behind my back.
Or in front of your face. I mean, boo.
They're like walking ahead of me, and I'm just like standing in the back, just listening to them talk about it.
Oh, it's all dark.
See, it's in front of your face. It's behind our backs.
Hold on. Let me bring other party members here. Because
allow me to
I'm doing
depose.
So that you can at least see
Yeah,
for the camera's
I can
sake.
see for the
Yes.
I can see for the stream. Yeah.
Now, this is me forgetting. I think I vaguely remember that you're supposed to sit at the bar, and they're supposed to ask you if they've seen you somewhere before, and you're supposed to say you were in the Viren army once.
Mm-hmm.
So if I
And
remember that correctly.
Mm-hmm. I'll go and DM you.
That's how you start it. So okay, thank you.
It's the that is the response.
That is the response. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So.
Well, come on in. Have a seat wherever you please.
Thank you, sir. And we have this guy's picture somewhere too. I think he's considered.
I don't have a thing for him exactly.
There he is. Yeah, Sydney. I found his picture. He's under friends.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
You
Sydney,
do have
okay.
his portrait up here. Yeah, you have
Right.
his portrait here. So
And Shizuki's working the bar too.
Yeah, there you go.
perfect spot.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and take a seat. Ah.
All right. What do you say there, soldier boy? What's your poison? Are you army?
Yeah.
Look familiar.
Yeah. Former.
Hmm.
She too. Actually. And then I'm supposed to say that, right?
That's just the response, straight up, if he asks the question.
Gotcha. I'm dumb.
It's
I
okay.
apologize.
It's no, chaotic. It's been over the course of many months. I'm here to help.
So instead, when he says, but soldier boy, you were in the army, right? When he says that, I just sit there and go, I need a drink.
That's all I need to know. Rough out there on them fields.
It sure do be.
He'll pour you both some whiskey, and the quote unquote napkin he uses is actually a little bit of a different make of parchment. It's it's a very subtle way of, it has like a little some sort of like fill in the gap sort of interaction you're after, be it information, doing business, hit job.
So, is it that I'm supposed to fold the napkin in a certain way to say what I'm here for?
Yes, like when you fold the napkin up to a certain crease, then that shows which of those options that he'll.
Pretty sure doing business would be the one, right? So.
Yep.
So I'll sit there and I'll take a sip of my whiskey, and then I sit there and I fold the napkin up and put it back down on the napkin.
Cool. And the couple minutes will pass, and the barmaid, congratulations, Shizuki, I'm using your token as one of the barmaids.
All right.
We'll start to kind of clean up the some bits and bobs at the bar. Clean up some of the tables from other patrons, and head in the back.
Oh, there's a rat in the back.
Oh,
there's a rat by the door.
Ooh.
Rat.
And let me go ahead and actually...
Very similarly to New Spire, cities have their ways about the underground, and of course, I think the rats are the ones that quite often are the most aware of them.
Mm-hmm.
Funny that.
Oh shit! Where'd you go, Shizuki?
Where'd I go? I don't see me.
Damn it! All right, sorry. I was trying to fix something up here because you're gonna need better vision for what I'm about to be doing here.
I'll see me.
Fix in progress. There's you.
Here I am.
Let's do it like this. Oh, you're gonna make me fucking. Oh my god. Okay, come on, roll 20. Fucking work with me.
Come on, roll 20.
There we go.
There it is. Look
That's
at
for
that.
your sake.
Hey. Look at
And
that.
then, a little time will pass.
Enjoy the drink.
Welcome back, friend. Or friends, I should say. Lovely to see you again, Miss Kanari, was it? I'll take that as a maybe. We have a little spot in the back here for you if you like to come with us.
Of course.
Oh, I'll just... He winks at the bartender, who grabs a bottle for him. Right this way. To our VIP section. He then puts his hand on the doorknob and says, "Ah, what a waste of good wine." Opens it. And steps through, inviting you through.
Meow.
Now, you could have swore there is no amount of space on the side of this building that could have allocated for this.
Mm.
Yeah, fair. Really do know your ways around the city there, don't you?
and so much more. Now, come, let's see what you, what is it, what sort of, you buying, selling, armaments?
Looking to make a couple of sales and perhaps a few potions and perhaps a few armaments. The kind that's, probably won't be looking to, I don't think many merchants up above are going to be so happy to see them. But I'm sure someone somewhere is going to be made very happy with them.
Oh, this is already making me happy, so please, let's see what you have.
So, first, I will go digging through my bag. Out will come the 4 potions of bull strength. Then, I start pulling out the morning stars.
Oh.
And then finally top it off with the great axe. Ooh, this one's a little heavy.
He tries to help you as it kind of makes its way out. No! By the gods. You've been a busy boy, haven't you?
Well, it's not entirely my doing.
Let me see here. Oh. Now I see why these wouldn't be going so well up top. Okay.
Gives a kind of sheepish smile, just like, yeah.
You've made some enemies.
Well,
We
we'll
have some
see about
very
that.
similar. We have some similar enemies in some of their numbers.
Oh,
I
I
really
don't
want
doubt
to
it.
lick this person.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
we go
I'll
ahead.
go back
You
to
are
my
a dog. I mean,
corner.
you are a dog. You are a dog, though. You know, it's fine.
I'll go ahead and just reveal them for everybody.
Woof woof, honestly.
Not even as a dog, but as a man. Woof woof.
Woof woof. Sorry, I'll go back to my corner. I'll be quiet.
Also, Anri would like to know if she can come over to see.
I'll go ahead and whoop.
Yeah, I'm just looking through the
Yay.
stream.
Yeah.
Sorry, woof woof.
Then,
I'm not here, don't worry.
since you went to so much trouble getting these, I think a little bit of a bonus is in order. So, Sorren.
I mean, if you insist.
So, Sorren, you can sell these as you normally would with an additional 5% of their selling market price.
Ooh, okay. I will start calculating that. Including the potions, or potions are just at half?
Oh, we can do the potions too. That's you got them from some strong people. That means the potions themselves must also be strong. Yes.
Make you stronger, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Sorren, he's doing a better job of selling to him than you are.
Well, I mean,
so it's bull
Comes with the
strength.
business.
So it's bull strength, right?
yes. So I'm working it out.
While he's doing that math, Kanari, could you roll perception, please, and sense or sense motive?
Oh boy. I'll do both just in case one goes awry. Yeah, see, there we go.
Mm-hmm. Not all that hard to piece together. He is making, with the sense motive, you're able to pick up on some subtle like hand gestures that he's making. With the perception, some of those signals are going towards somebody up on a higher floor who is kind of peeking above their desk, right over here.
Okay.
Okay. Real quick, is it? Are these +1 cruel morning stars?
I believe they are, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so they're all. So these are all +2 weapons then.
Oh,
Essentially.
Okay.
money.
Money.
We've got to have it.
And
Yeah.
how many of them were there? How many of them were there?
4.
4 Morning Stars and 1 Great Axe. Okay.
Be 308 and then 8,000 on top of that, so it's
40,000.
8,308 as the base price, and then the Great Axe is 320, so it's going to be 8,320. Okay, I'm just going to add all that all together and then cut it in half.
8 plus 8 plus 8 plus... Okay.
Times 4 plus 8,320 divided by 2 is 20,776.
And then multiply that by 1.05, and that'll be our sell price.
0.05,
No,
and the additional sale price.
Yeah, so it would be 21,814 gold and 8 silver.
God damn.
So it would be... Let me get that copied over.
21,814 and 8 silver, yep.
Yeah. Boom. Plus, how many potions were you selling?
4 potions of bull strength.
Okay, so that is 26.2.
Bull strength is a
4.
second level spell, right?
Yep. No, it's a first level. So it would be 21,919 and 8 silver. Total.
I'll just take you at your word for that.
Boom.
Yep.
There you go. I'll drop that. Boom.
Yes, I know some interested third parties who would be interested in these. And you know, if you're a like-minded gentleman open to making such trouble for Scourge, we might have some additional work for you. Could net you a bit more than this petty pocket change.
Is hearing the job taking the job, or can we hear it and I'll see if it ends up being in my area?
The way it works is whether it's not so much that we can give the job here, it's more at a don't find us, we'll find you.
I see.
To test out the metal. If you're not, no worries. You can walk away, and we won't pursue any further.
Thinking of everything that we're currently about to deal with, I'm kind of on the edge of saying probably not. I think we have enough on our plate right now.
Yeah.
Well, it never hurts to have the option open.
Well, what it sounds like to me is if I say I'd be interested, they're going to test us to make sure we can even do the job they want, which means people coming after us.
He's very kindly putting this as when we say jump, you jump.
Which is why I'm kind of going on we've got a timeline of things, and I don't know if we want something interrupting that right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've got more important things at the moment. Like figuring out how to stop this huge fucking conspiracy about these Onis that are trying to resurrect their kings. You know, priorities.
Yeah.
I think this time it's going to be a pass. But I appreciate it.
Suit yourself. I'm glad you were able to turn a nice profit in the meantime, though. I know I certainly did.
And I'm sure that in the future, seeing as the profession I seem to have found myself in, there's a strong chance that there could be even more coming.
Ooh, very good, very good. I shall very much look forward to it then.
I very much look forward to seeing you again.
I mean, oof.
Woof, woof.
By the sound of things, you are a busy guy, so please do not let me take up any more of your time.
I believe Kanari might have had a few things she was looking to take care of as well, yeah?
She looks up to he looks up. They look up to Kanari.
We've gone through the entire gender spectrum in one sentence.
Yeah, I know.
She produces a handful of gems, sort of clacks them around in her paw, takes the measure of this individual. I have a number of associates who may be coming into town. They may be asking questions, and they may have an interest in doing business with you. Consider this. She plucks a couple of the gems. A down payment for the beginning of a good business relationship.
I see. Advance payment for information. Very good.
Of sorts. Potentially more than that, if circumstances arise. I'm sure you have your ear to the ground as to what is going on upstairs at the moment, and I'm sure our names have come up in some capacity.
Miss Kanari, the ground, the ceilings, and the walls. Roofs, too, in some cases. They're not in the capital. That's a bit of a faux pas.
Of course, spheres of influence and all that, I understand.
Now, he looks over some of the gems. Are there any codes that they ought to follow?
They should comport themselves with every grace that you have come to expect and that you have shown us. My only request is that if they come asking for information that you would otherwise consider strange or silly, that nothing be left unturned nothing be ruled out, nothing be dismissed out of hand.
Our eyes and ears shall be open. Thank you.
Of
He then
course.
passes the jewelry over to an associate who then makes for some more storage.
This will be me asking, am I or Sorren aware of these people you're talking about?
Nope.
Okay, just checking.
She is fixedly not looking at you and focusing the whole of her attention on the danger twink.
That's my new band name.
Danger twink.
I figured somehow.
Yeah.
All of you have a type. It's hysterical.
Mhm.
Um,
Well, if nothing else, he will see you out.
I'm a very simple man.
They will see you out, unless you had anything else.
You know, as long as we're here, I would like, out of character, the party's assessment. I'm sitting on this Void Frost robe, which grants minor cold resistance and higher caster level to things with the cold descriptor. Now, my spell list doesn't contain a whole lot of those, but given the amount I've been doing from spells, do we feel that this would be more worthwhile as 5,500 gold, or for me to hold on to?
5,500 gold, honestly.
Okay.
Because the only other thing that it gives is that once per day 20-foot radius of cold.
Mm-hmm.
But the reflex save on that is 16 for half damage, and it's only 2d6
which at this point,
at max. So at this point,
Yeah.
I have only one counterpoint. Instant ice bridge over water. With the amount of damage it does, maybe it could create ice that you could possibly stand on, but that's just a random thought.
Yeah.
So we have other ways of doing that. We've got, like, haste
there's
and
other
stuff we can-
ways. Yeah, there's other methods you can do for that.
Okay, was just a single counterpoint that came to mind. That's all.
Mhm. Yeah, no worries.
It's not a
Hermes
bad
brought-
thought.
Hermes just brought me his little ball.
Someone wants to
Maybe.
play.
Yeah.
Someone's telling Daddy, stop.
I think
We're
this is
playing.
tribute.
Ah, I see.
Okay.
Please,
So you're selling
feed
the
me.
you're selling the robe then?
Yes.
Okay. That will be normal price.
Okay, so half.
Yep, just normal.
Yes.
5,500.
Perfect. All right, I shall add that to my sheet in addition to what we have elsewhere.
Okay. And will that be it?
For me,
Okay. I think if there's nothing else, he will see the two of you out. But I'm going to keep you guys here for your tokens here so you, the players, can see. Okay?
hmm,
He then walks back towards the middle with that spread. Well, this was a fine piece of business today, no? Madam Countess, what are your thoughts here? Anything you can make do with? And then if you could all just...
We're gone now, right?
You are gone now.
We are gone.
Okay.
You cannot hear this part of the conversation.
Mhm.
Okay.
God, who's coming through those doors?
Nope, it's
Up here,
whoever this is.
a person stands up and takes the hood off of over their helmet. Not their hood over their head, excuse me.
Mhm.
And says, "Yes, I think my master would find a great interest in those. The robe especially."
Oh dear.
There's some of us here who know who that is.
All I see are some eyebrows that need plucked, girl. You got caterpillars. The fuck?
Oh boy.
Oh.
Sorry, that was my gay man. I have no
No.
idea who that is.
You're good.
For though I will merely say,
Mhm.
because this wasn't streamed, so this was something that I had done. Those that were there for the vampire game, this was Goody's character in that. And that is all I,
Ooh,
all I say.
okay. I like it.
Spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
That's why I'm going. Oh, oh no!
That's
Still
What have I
attacking with
done?
some tweezers. I'm a tweezer, Goody.
Wow. Congrats. We just funded one of the worst people you could like give a bunch of weapons to.
Hell yeah.
A bunch of cruel weapons.
I don't know. I feel like it's in the right hands.
Okay.
We'll find out.
All right. Let's move the party back to their little homestead, homework
So
is what Shizuki's
the
doing.
other thing that I will think to do
Mm-hmm.
is that as we are leaving, I will give Kanari a searching look. I'm looking at her to see if she feels like saying anything else. He doesn't seem like he wants to push, because he doesn't want to be rude, but at the same time, he's wanting to see if she wants to say anything else.
Mm.
I need to roll something.
I'd be willing to give you a diplomacy check from my side if that makes you decide anything.
No. You find a piece of paper in your hand.
He will surreptitiously take a look at said piece of paper.
There's one word there. Contingencies.
That's a big word.
Mhm.
A lot of letters.
He will fold it back up. He will put it in his pocket. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. back at it at the Krispy Kreme.
Mm-hmm.
Hey everyone, back at it at the Krispy Kreme again.
Hey.
Hello.
So,
I had, as we get towards evening, nighttime now, I know Sorren had something else that he wanted to do at this time, but I yield to anybody else first.
I'm thinking I really need to go very soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's I just had a look at the time.
Ooh.
probably
yeah.
a good stopping spot.
11:30 in the afternoon.
It is
For you.
technically afternoon.
Yeah, I just had a look, and I've got to be up early tomorrow and then train the entire day. So,
Oh, God.
Okay.
and
Well, in
then
that
train
case-
for the rest of the entire day.
Well, good luck to you.
In that case, I would like to do one very last thing. And then we can retroactively do this RP later, okay?
Okay.
Sure. Uh-oh.
We'll just say, for now,
Maybe.
move you guys up here, just as I'm kind of just speed running this for the moment here.
No worries.
Oh God, big.
Mm.
We turned into giants.
Mm-hmm. So, because you're all in different parts of the city for when this happens, why did that stop? There we go. So, a couple of things to close out the intermission arc here. Sorren and Anri are simply having a nice conversation on a rooftop. Kanari, at this time you are elsewhere. It's late at night, probably 11:30 or so, and you get a pinging in your head. It says, "Friend reaching. Ty heard you in the dream. Ty heard you in the dreaming. 3 days. Fernsong Memorial Acre. Hilltop."
Okay.
And don't forget, but as soon as that cuts off, the message cannot continue because you hear a very rough sound, like grating through your mind. What is the highest level spell you can cast, Kanari?
That would be 4th level.
Make me a will save, please.
Hmm. Oh. Oh.
Oh no.
Fuck.
And Sorren,
Yeah.
why don't you roll me a will save too?
Sure. I suppose I could do that.
You see, guys, this is why you've got to be no thoughts head empty.
Yeah. This is why you just
Kanari-
gotta be full martial.
Kanari, the spell cuts off. The grating goes through your mind. You lose 8 spell slots for this day.
Jesus.
Jeez.
Why does this music keep cutting off? What the brown?
It's
still
on
playing.
over here if it helps.
Still playing for me.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Good.
We still hear it.
I don't have any other benefits, I don't think, so here's a will. 12. If a 27 didn't do it, not 12 not gonna do it.
No, I think a 27 did do it, and that's the problem.
Oh,
Okay.
There we go.
I was wondering when this was going to happen.
Sorren, you lose 5 spell slots for the day.
Damn.
well, let me go look at my my inventory because that's where I keep it. Oh,
And you kind of watch as various lights across the city.
does that mean my 0th level spells get unprepared? Because I only have 3 slots, so that's all of them.
Probably, honestly.
Okay. I will say that some of my 0th level just get turned off for
You
a
all
while.
feel the sensation of a very powerful, unthinkable spell crash. And as you see lights throughout the city dim, you look up at the moon, and it blinks.
What?
As in, it goes out
Oh,
for just a few seconds.
I was
going
about
to say.
I thought it grew an eyeball.
Yeah,
One of
yeah,
these
that's
things
what I was about to
is
say.
much more agramanu than the other.
Uh-huh.
And I learned vocabulary today.
Oh, God.
People begin looking around in wild amazement or curiosity. But it sounds to me like that is a mystery for another day.
Boof.
Act
I
Oh,
wonder what
dear.
that's about.
Oh no.
I'm sure we'll find out, but I don't know if I want to know.
New background. Interesting.
Oh, I'm sure that's
Mhm.
fine.
Oh. I'm sure it's fine.
That's
I'm sure
normal.
that's fine.
Completely normal. Nothing
Yeah.
nothing unusual about that at all.
Yeah, nothing happened to the west
Mm-hmm.
just now. Nothing happened.
And next time on Kyonin Legacies, we prepare for the big banquet.
Yeah, the big banquet.
Still gonna happen after that
Yay.
shit? Alright. I guess the
Guess we'll
world
find out.
I guess everyone keeps trying to just pretend nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Here you go. That's my picture that I will contribute. Here you go.
Oh.
That's what I thought was
Oh,
happening.
hell yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm sure that's fine.
Yeah, I'm sure it's totally fine.
I'm sure
I
that's
had nothing.
normal.
I had nothing to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
Not a thing. Nope.
God.
Um,
All right.
I guess the
Well-
last question before heading out was that 5,500 also getting split between the party, or did Kanari keep that?
That is mine.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Kanari's. Yeah.
Double
All
check.
right. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope all of you enjoyed. We're getting started with Act 2 in 2026. We will see all of you next time. And shit's getting real. Shit's getting real, y'all. All right. Until next time, y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.